magnetised through my thumb. And I've got big hands. Check it out. Magnetised through my thumb. That's how strong the magnet is. It's absolutely incredible. Now, take this acrylic magnetic clasp and this strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls out of the equation. Yeah? Take those out of the equation. £20 for this pair of pearl earrings? Yeah? £20? I'd happily pay that. Do you want to see your price today for the entire bundle? Here's your deal. £12.95p for a pair of pearl 925 sterling silver earrings, magnetic clasp, and genuine freshwater cultured pearls. You have simply got to get involved with this deal. Either give us a call on our free phone number, which is 0800 644 655, or get involved on our website, which is JewelleryMaker.com. The most incredible deal for 2 genuine freshwater cultured pearls in a pair of earrings, which you can make. I would happily pay £20, £25 for this because they're absolutely gigantic. Plus you've got another strand of pearls, and you've also got your massive magnetic clasp under £13. Now we do have a really, really fantastic quantity for this deal today. So do you know what we're actually going to do? Because it's the early bird, we're going to do this. With every deal you get from Jewellery Maker, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You also get a fantastic P&P of just £2.95, £9.95. So you're telling me if I come in and get this today, if I come in and get this deal today, and I get this pair of pearl earrings, because of course you've got the 95.77 findings there, this strand of pearls, and this magnetic clasp, and my P&P, it's going to cost less than £15 for me to get all of that. Yep, absolutely 100%. So even when you take into consideration the £2.95 P&P, which is nothing when you consider how much you can add to your order, in an infinite amount today, and you can sell those earrings for way more than £15 a pair. £9.95 for the entire deal. Absolutely incredible. Well done to all of you there on the web, all of you on the phone lines. You're all going crazy over that. And if you do want to multi-buy anything on today's show, whether it's this deal here, whether it's one of our kits or strands or brand new pieces, then feel free to do that. If you want to come in and get 2 or 3 or 4 or 11 of anything, then absolutely do it. Just speak to our call centre, say, hey, can I add 2 of these deals to my order, please? Or 3 of these deals to my order, please? And they'll say, yep or no. If the quantity's there, yep. If the quantity isn't there, no. If you want to add 2 or 3 or however many you want to add to your order on our website, just alter the quantity that is allocated to your basket, and do check your baskets out quickly. Because I think it was yesterday we had a deal which sold out really, really quickly, and we had, I think, about 10 or 15 people missing out on that deal because they'd added it to their baskets but they hadn't checked their baskets out. It happens every single day, it happens on every single show. You've got to check your baskets out. Otherwise it's as good as having a wish list. I hate websites where you can have wish lists. I really hate it because it's just tempting fate. It's kind of, oh, if I had all the money in the world, I would add this to my order, I would add that to my order, I would add that to my order. Then you look at what you've added to your order, actually loads and loads and loads of stuff. I hate having wish lists. Just buy it. Just get it. If you can, do it. Well done. £9.95. Fantastic treat there. Obviously, only if you can afford it. Don't get yourself into debt or anything like that. But yeah. Anyway, that's a good early bird, yeah? Ah. Now, we have got... Of what? Janet.
Yes?
There are certain findings which are totally and utterly invaluable. How... My top findings for kind of how... my top findings for usefulness and for versatility and for, I don't know how I do without them, the crimp bead, obviously, but also shepherd's hook earring findings.
I need them.
You need those. Why do you need these, Janet?
Well, I've run out, and I sat down the other day, and yeah, I made a set, and then thought I'll make a pair of earrings, and I've got no earring findings.
How frustrating
and
is that?
And that's genuine. I saw those this morning, and I thought, I've got to get those. Because for me, essentials in a findings pack are earring findings and head pins.
There is nothing more frustrating than making a piece of jewellery. And believe you or not, I mean, Janet's obviously speaking from experience there, and so am I. Making that bracelet or making that pair of earrings, and all you need to do is attach that shepherd's hook, or you need to attach that crimp bead, or whatever it is you need to attach, and you've run out of findings. It is the most frustrating thing in the world. Jewellery making, you might find you go through phases. Sometimes you'll get kind of the jewellery making equivalent of writer's block, and you won't be able to, and you can't make anything. You lose your mojo. You hear a lot of people saying that on the Wall of Fame. Oh, I lost my mojo, but now I've got it back, and woohoo. When you get on a roll, when you start making pieces of jewellery, and all of that creativity starts to come out. I mean, I was speaking to Janet earlier on about making jewellery from the kits today, and he said once you start, you can't actually stop.
No. And that's it with me, and you're exactly right. I sit down with findings and gemstones and think, no idea where you're going to go.
Yeah.
And for me personally, that's how I work. Look at what I've got, and things just start. And once I start, I can't stop. I mean, with the kits, I made 5 or 6 pieces, and then just had to keep going. Because once you're on that roll, you've got it. For me, I have to just keep going.
Yeah. From speaking to many of you, earrings and rings at craft fairs, at jewellery parties, always seem to be those things which people buy most of. Is it because they're lower price points? Quite possibly. Is it because it's a really lovely little gift idea? Absolutely. Is it also because with earrings frame the face beautifully? They really, really do, and there are so many avenues in which you can go down, especially with earrings. What you're going to be getting as part of this deal is 50 pairs of rose gold plated copper earring findings, okay? You can make your own earring findings, absolutely 100%. It's actually a little bit time consuming to make your own earring findings, and we have taken all of that time and effort out of making those earring findings because we have made all of these for you. Now, I know Christmas is a long, long way away. I know it is. I had a message on my answer phone a couple of weeks ago from a lady who organises a Victorian craft fair, which is round about Christmas in December every single year in a village which is near where I live. She phoned me up to see if I wanted a stall at this craft fair. We're in August at the minute, and Christmas craft fairs, Christmas fairs, certain evenings, craft events are starting to be organised. It seems to be autumn and winter when a lot of these big kind of craft fairs and Christmas markets seem to happen. They're starting to be organised now. So if you want to get ahead of the game, if you want to start making your pieces, if you want to start getting ahead of the game and making all these pieces and stockpiling all of your findings before we start to get into our really, really busy season, because kind of July, August, September are our kind of quietest times. People are away on holiday. Take advantage of these deals now. Stockpile now whilst you can. The deal we're going to offer you today is astonishing. It really, really is. In fact, it was a toss-up between this and the pearl deal as to whether this is going to be the early bird or not, just purely because of the price points. Now, rose gold plated copper shepherd's hook earring findings, 50 pairs in total. Of course, that's 50 pairs of earrings. The deal we're going to offer you today, absolutely amazing. Have a look at your price point today. You've got to get involved. You've got to give us a call. You've got to get involved on our website. £6.95p. Now that is incredible, isn't it? How much time, how much effort is this deal going to save you? It's going to save you hours and hours and hours of making those earring findings. These earring findings are made out of head pins, if I can just show you. They're made out of head pins. You can make your own earring finders out of head pins. That's a lot of head pins though, and we've done it all for you. We've done all of that work for you. So all you need to do is literally choose which gemstones you want to use. The simplest pair of earrings would be to put a gemstone on a head pin, make a little loop on top, and then just feed. You don't even have to open this if you don't want to. Just feed it over the shepherd's hook finding, and there it is, nice and safe and secure. You've got a single gemstone hung from there. You could do it with the pearls that we just offered you as part of the early bird special. You could do it with any of the gemstones that we've got coming up on today's show. You can make them as ornate, as dangly, as tassely as you like with some of the chain deals that we've got coming up today as well. The choice is yours. The fact of the matter is, we want to be able to offer you great deals for findings, and these are great deals for findings. Is it an unbeatable deal? Do you know what? That's why we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. I would urge you to use your 30-day money-back guarantee to go and see if you can find a better deal anywhere else. But there is a reason why I think people come back to Jewellery Maker time and time again, week in, week out, and it's because the deals that we can offer you, the quality that we can offer you, the 30-day money-back guarantee, that you get from Jewellery Maker, I think is absolutely unbeatable. Amazing quality. Now, we're not just about jewellery making here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. We're all about genuine gemstones. We specialise in genuine gemstones. Here's a bit of information about the Genuine Gemstone Company.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
Challenge Janet. That's a catchy song.
It is, isn't it? I like that.
Thank you very much. This is a gorgeous challenge today. It's bright, it's beautiful. It's just like you, Janet. Ah, isn't that nice?
You're not
She
bad
paid me to
yourself.
say that. She paid me to say that, by the way. Fiver. Let's give her a
I'll flip it
fiver.
to you later.
Now, this is an absolute beauty of a challenge for you today, Janet. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to be getting gemstones. You're going to be getting loads and loads and loads of threading materials. For those of you who don't know, Janet is one of our guest designers, one of our newer guest designers. You specialise in what? You'll have a go at absolutely anything, won't you? But you do love working with wire.
Yeah, wire is my passion. Wire and gemstones, for me, there's nothing better. That's it, and it just sort of encompasses your life. So wire for me is just lush, love it.
Did you start off using gemstones or did you start off using synthetics?
Synthetics, because I couldn't afford or I couldn't find anywhere that would supply decent quality gemstones. Yeah. And I didn't really start working with gemstones until Jewellery Maker. I'd sort of dabbled, I'd found the odd bits of amethyst and whatever, but until I came to Jewellery Maker now. But now I only use genuine gemstones. I can't see the point of using anything else really.
When you can get gemstones that look as good as this, when you can get quality that's as fantastic as this, and of course the price points, I agree with Janet, there's no reason to go anywhere else. You've got 3 strands of agate here. You're going to be getting these beautiful elongated rice beads of fuchsia agate, and you can see it's banded. So the dye has been attracted to certain parts of the gemstone more than others, so you get this wonderful banded quality. The same has happened with the strand of green banded agate here, which has been faceted, beautiful faceted rounds. So you get that wonderful luster. And of course these awesome faceted yellow banded agate rounds as well. So again, you're going to be getting beautiful, beautiful texture, wonderful quality within these 3 gemstone strands. To go with these 3 gemstone strands, we've got fuchsia wire, of course, to go with the fuchsia agate, 10 metres of 0.8mm gauge wire. You're also going to be getting 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge wire, this time in green, to go with the green banded agate. See what we're doing here? Yeah. So you've got the fuchsia with the fuchsia, you've got the green with the, there you go, with the green, and then with the yellow banded agate, you're then going to be getting 10 metres of 1mm gauge gold coloured copper wire. So you've got colours of wire which goes with all 3 qualities of gemstones. Now, Janet, you've got your 0.8, your 0.6, and your 1mm gauge wires.
Yeah.
What are you gonna use these all for? Are you going to use them in different ways, or are you going to use them?
I don't really know. I made a little ring, so I'm going to use the gold with
She's
the.
already made a ring.
I did. I sort of cheated. And
How long did that take you to make?
About 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh my word!
So we did that. So I'm going to try and mix it up a bit as well with the colours. What do you think?
Wouldn't it be lovely? Because you might have seen just then on the overhead camera. Wouldn't it be lovely if we had some cord? It would be lovely, especially if it matched the gemstones. But of course, Kim's not that good. Oh yes, she is. 20 metres of bright pink satin cord. 20 metres of gorgeous, luscious green sparkly suede cord, and 20 metres of stunning yellow satin cord. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got wire that goes with the gemstones, you've got cord that goes with the gemstones. Effectively, that could be 1, 2, 3 sets of jewellery. That could be 3 very different projects that you're going to be working on, or you could mix them all up together. I love the fact that Kim's done this. I love the fact you've put the You've kind of put the colours of the gemstones and added in the wires and the cord as well to go with them. This is such a lovely, lovely challenge. I can't wait to see what Janet does with this. Now, price point wise for this, we believe in making those price points as attractive as possible, because if you are brand new to jewellery making, if we were to say to you, which is the absolute truth, if you were to come in and buy this today, or tomorrow morning after 9 AM when this deal isn't available, for all of this here today, for all of this tomorrow morning after 9, it would cost you £39.60p. Now, I think that's fantastic for 3 strands of gemstones, for 30 metres of wire, and for 60 metres of cord. I think that's absolutely wonderful. But if you are brand new to jewellery making, you've never tried us out before, that might be a little bit too much to pay. You might be thinking, okay, I want to try jewellery making out, but I don't want to have to pay almost £40 to try something out. Well, if you get this bundle home and you make jewellery from it, and if you decide Jewellery Maker isn't for you, send it all back to us, and we'll send it all back to us with all the pieces of jewellery that you've made, and we'll refund you the full amount. So you're never at risk. You're never at risk. There's no risk involved at all. But today you're not going to be paying anywhere near £39. You're not going to be paying anywhere near £40. Today, for everything here, you're going to get a great saving. Here's your deal today for everything. £21.95p for everything, for absolutely everything. For your 3 strands of gemstones, for all of this wire, for all of this cord, absolutely awesome, 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 stunning deal for everything here. It works out about £7.32 per bundle if you count this as a bundle, that as a bundle, and that as a bundle as well. Isn't that amazing? Now, are you going to mix them all up, Janet, or are you going to separate them out? What do you reckon?
Well, I'm going to separate them out. I'm going to try and make a couple of pieces from each colour.
Ooh!
And then I'm going to make a piece and mix them together and see what we come up with.
Oh, that'd just be gorgeous.
If I've got time, though.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Isn't it lovely? Working with gemstones like this, and then working with cord and wire that goes with the gemstones as well. That must be really nice.
It's really well put together. I think Kimmy's really, outdone herself with this one. I think it's really lovely to have that colour blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clever girl.
You've done yourself proud, Kim.
Yeah, hey.
I would ask Kim to come out and take a bow, but she won't. Flashes your graphics instead. Oh, oh, oh. 21.95. All right, steady.
Calm down.
2 flashes there. You did get a bit excited there, didn't you, Kim? Very excited. £21.95 for absolutely everything, which is absolutely superb. Have fun with this, Janet.
Thanks
you are
very
going to
much.
have. I know you're going to have fun with this. Enjoy.
Cheers, my dears. I've started, so
She has started.
I'll carry on. Cheated a bit.
Ruining the illusion.
Sorry.
It's meant to be a surprise to you. I'm not meant to have seen it before,
I've
Janet.
only had it a few minutes.
Oh, for goodness sake. She started working on it already. Shattering the illusion. Oh. Shattering the illusion of live television there. Hello. Do text us today. I want to hear from you today. Urban myths or old wives' tales. Old wives' tales. Do text us today. Do text us today. 60777. Start your text with the word James Studio. Your name. Any old wives' tales. You don't have to be an old wife. Suffice to say, contrary to what Amelia suggested, you don't have to be an old wife to text in. That was very rude, Amelia. I should be writing a strongly worded email after the show today. Penny from Essex says, what gives you nightmares? Eating cheese before bed. I'd go with that. Indigestion gives me nightmares. Indigestion. I get terrible indigestion. Just because I eat too much, basically. I eat too much, I eat too quickly, I guzzle wine as well. Make me sound like Henry VIII. But I do really eat a lot of food, and I eat it very quickly. And if I drink wine like water. It's terrible. Do we finish that bottle, really? I'll open another one then. It's only 6:30. It's just gonna, my husband's sitting there just going, no, Carol. Anyway, but you got a lovely image in your head, haven't you? Rock and roll lifestyle I live. So, this is a brand new kit, everyone. It's absolute. We're doing the what chain? What, we're doing that now? Oh my word! I didn't think we were doing this till midday. We're doing it now. Ooh. Right. This is garnet. thought this was ruby. Honestly, I thought this was ruby this morning, Kim. I thought you were a bit kind of confused when I was talking to you about this morning. I was going, it's an amazing chain. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the clarity of that. Isn't that beautiful? I thought it was ruby. It's garnet. How red is this? Wow. This is totally natural garnet. Honestly, because it's so red, I just naturally assumed it's got to be ruby. That is so red. The clarity's amazing. A metre of yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver garnet chain. From speaking to, I've forgotten who it was, one of the guest designers last week, can't remember who it was, can't remember. From speaking to one of the guest designers last week about making your own chain, particularly when you're making a chain like this, which is made with, I think it must be about 0.25 millimeter gauge wire. Each one of these links, it's not an open link, as in a link that you just made like that. Or is it called a closed link?
Wrap loop.
I know this is a wrap loop, but what is?
Oh,
just an open link.
Yeah.
An open
closed
link. This
loop.
is a closed loop. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is a wrapped link. Now, what does that mean? Okay, what it means is that each one of these garnets has been threaded onto a little bit of wire, and a wrapped loop has been made. Can you see how the wire has been wrapped? Why has that happened? Why have we done that? Okay, well, when you've got wire which is of a certain gauge, this is around about 0.25 millimeters in gauge, it's not really going to be strong enough. If I gave it a tug like that, and if we were looking at closed loops, the chain would simply come undone. Because these are wrapped links, individual wrapped links, this is all done by hand, you get that extra bit of strength. To make a wrapped link on the end of each one of these garnets will probably take, I spoke to one of the guest designers the other week, and we worked out it would probably take about a minute a link. If you were really sure about what you were doing, if you were absolutely certain, and it wasn't gonna, and you had no breaks at all, and you were very confident with your wire work, it would probably take you that long, because each one of these links is totally uniform, is totally identical, and it's all done by hand. Collectively, through this metre of chain, that is hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of work. Kim just put a bit of wire on the back here just to kind of connect the two ends together. I'm just trying to undo it just so I can show you the length of this chain, because it is a metre in length. Actually, a lot of these chains are actually longer than a metre, but we like to say, you know, let's just cover all bases. It is going to be at least a metre long. My arms, I've got long arms, proper orangutan arms. That is around about a metre. So that is about it's about 1.5 meters you're going to be getting on this particular chain. But we guarantee a metre, absolutely guarantee a metre. To make a chain like this could take hours and hours and hours. Now, because you're going to be getting yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver, so precious metal quality, it's not brass, it's not precious metal plated copper, it's precious metal plated silver. And because it's garnet, individually hand-faceted garnet and individually hand-wrapped links of chain here, you would expect a metre of this chain to reflect the quality and the amount of time it's taken to make, yeah? Well, that's where Jewellery Maker steps in. That's where we look at a piece and we look at a product and we say, right, what is the absolute lowest price we can go down to? Look at that, I mean, that just looks so sumptuous, doesn't it? We've taken all of that hard work out of jewellery making for you. Literally, all you have to do is just put a clasp on this, and there you have a necklace. Or cut it maybe in half, and maybe make a necklace and a pair of earrings and a bracelet out of it. You don't have to do anything with it at all. The amount of wastage you would have if you made your own chain would be massive compared to the wastage you are going to get using this chain. There's hardly going to be any waste at all, because we've accounted for all of that. The price point for this metre of chain is extraordinary. We don't have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of this, unfortunately. It is already selling, as I'm sure you can see, on the web and the phones. This is your deal today for this metre of handmade, yellow gold plated, 95 sterling silver chain with genuine natural garnet. under £20. And we're not talking about rubbishy garnet that's black and inky. We're talking about garnet that's super, super red, which has got loads of stunning clarity running all the way through it. Genuine beauty there. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous garnet. Yours today for under £18. Amazing. Now, Janet, I know you're a fan of this chain.
Love it.
Have you tried making your own chain like this? Because I know you're a fan of wire work. Have you tried to make your own chain like this?
I have done rosary links, but they take such a time. It's just getting that uniform size as well, all the way through. So it's just a time element as well. You know, it just takes such a long time, and to have that much of that already done for that price, I would snip off a few lengths of it, just short lengths, maybe 3 in each ear, and sell them for that price, and then you've got the rest then.
Do you know what? Janet's right. If you did just take 3 of these gemstones, and I'll show you what 3 of these gemstones look like if you like. 3 of these gemstones, in fact, let's say 6, because of course 3 in each ear. 1, 2, 3. My eyes aren't working today. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That, I tell you what, let's be really, let's say 8. No, 8 doesn't work because it's an even number. 10. There's 10 gemstones there. 10 gemstones. That there, pair of earrings, £17.95. Well, it's precious metal findings you're going to be using, isn't it? And it's genuine hand faceted garnet, totally natural garnet. Is that going to work? Yeah. 2 right, £17.95. Then you've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about another 12, 13 pairs of earrings. Even if you sold them for a £5 each, that's still going to make you an awful lot of money. Maybe you're coming from a different angle with this. Maybe you've got no interest in selling your jewellery at all. Maybe you've got no interest in selling your jewellery at all, and you're not interested in how much you could sell these for. That's absolutely fine. How are you going to feel wearing a handmade garnet precious metal chain? Beautiful quality, and this is going to take you so beautifully from summer into autumn, into winter, into Christmas. Wearing something like this at Christmas time. And I'll show you what it looks like against a neckline, because it is January's birthday, and I know we're ages away from Christmas, and believe you and I'm not trying to push you towards Christmas at all, but that, I love that. Isn't that nice?
So you can make a necklace, bracelet and earring set.
Yeah.
And still have
gems left
still
over.
Have things left
Definitely
over.
have gems left over. An anklet, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Do you know those slave bracelets as well? I know Gemma Crow's made a few of them in the past, where you literally have a bracelet, and this is going to be me trying to do this without even cutting the gemstones, a bracelet that goes into a ring. Those slave bracelets are absolutely gorgeous. That would make a beautiful slave. Look at that. I mean, that looks stunning, doesn't it?
And all you need to do is sort of link those loops together.
Yeah, and it's done.
Just put a little clasp on the bracelet's end, and that's it, done.
I love slave bracelets, they're so beautiful, aren't they? Or anklets, you know, very, very delicate, fine chain that you're going to be getting here, but it's got that added extra strength, because you're not looking at closed links, you're looking at wrapped links. Now, you might be sitting at home as a brand new jewellery maker, as someone who's just literally tuned on to the channel today. If you are, and you haven't got a clue what a closed link is, what on earth is a closed link and a wrap loop and what's she talking about, this woman on TV? Well, free with your first order from Jewellery Maker. You get a free Get Started with Jewellery Maker DVD. It's an hour long, loads of tutorials on there, loads of hints and tips to guide you through your jewellery making hobby. Even if you're a seasoned jewellery maker, there'll be elements in here which you can learn from, I'm sure, and refine your skills with. So you get that free with your first order. That's not it, there's more. Also free with your first order, oh yeah, how to create a wrap loop. Thanks for that, Claire. This is one of the tutorials on this DVD. I think we need to do a new one, don't you? I think we need to do a new one with new techniques on. How to create a wrap loop. This is exactly the same loop which has been applied to this rosary link chain. So you do that, you do that. This will come with voiceovers, not me saying you do that, you do that. There you go, there's a wrap loop. There you go. Now that bit there that they're cutting off, that's a bit of waste, yeah? You don't have to throw it away, you can keep it and set it into resin or something, but every single one of those links that you've got here is going to have that bit of waste. Every single one, but on both sides, not just on one side, on both sides. we've taken all that into consideration. It's still under £20. So you get this DVD free with your first order. You also get free with your first order this book here, Get Started with Jewellery Maker. Create it, wear it, share it. There you are, there's another tutorial, how to make a wrap loop, a basic loop. So all of these incredible basic techniques which will make it so much easier for you to start your jewellery making hobby are included, free with your first order. I like it. It's a freebie you're actually going to use. Not a rubbish freebie. That's some rubbish freebies before. Yeah. Well done all of you. Absolutely brilliant. Now, from one amazing deal to another amazing deal. We've had busts in the past on Jewellery Maker, which I'm not a huge fan of. They've been a bit jazzy, do you know what I mean? They've been a bit kind of contemporary. I think a bust should look like a bust, not as in you should have boobs or anything, but a bust should kind of look as close to your décolletage as possible. It should be as close to that kind of, this kind of shape as possible. And it's exactly what these busts, have. They both have a similar kind of shape to your décolletage. You've got two busts here. Both of these are white busts. As you can see, you're going to be getting a smaller one and a larger one. What are these great for? Okay, well, when you're making a piece of jewellery, Janet, when you're making a piece of jewellery, when you're making a necklace, if you want to see how it's going to hang, if you want to see how it's going to sit, the kind of balance, do you ever use these busts to work on?
All the time.
Do you?
Yeah, in my workroom I've got a bust, and yeah, when I'm making something, if you've got something flat on the desk, you can't get a proper perspective of how it's going to hang. So to just sort of drape it and hold it onto a piece like this, or if I'm doing sort of things that are going to be hanging from a necklace, hang it onto the bust and put them on directly onto the bust, because it's easier to work that way. So I use them all the time.
It's very difficult to kind of make that piece of jewellery on yourself, isn't it? It's a bit like trying to do a tie-up. And if someone asks you to tie their tie, it's very difficult to do that. The great thing about these is you are physically working on something which is the same kind of shape as your décolletage. Now, it really has other uses as well, because if you do craft fairs, if you do sew your pieces of jewellery on, of course you want to display your jewellery in the best way possible, in the best light possible. It's taken you a long time to make these pieces. It's taken lots of skills which you've acquired over weeks and months and years. You want to show your jewellery off in the best light. This is a great way of doing it. Obviously, with these two busts here, if you multi-buy this deal today, you're going to have 4 busts which you can display in a V pattern. It will entice people over to your store. People will feel less scared about picking your pieces of jewellery up. I don't know if you've done craft fairs before, but people are quite frightened of picking pieces of jewellery up. They don't want to break anything. If jewellery is displayed on a bust like this, they're more likely to pick that bust up. Not to mention which, you can also display on one of these busts a necklace, a bracelet, and an earring set as well. If you don't do craft fairs, that's absolutely fine. These are great to display your pieces of jewellery on your dressing table, on your windowsill, on your bedside table, and if you have loads and loads of chains which you throw in a jewellery box, and when you get them out they've always got knots on them, it's really annoying. Great to just display your chains on as well, to keep them nice and safe and nice and tidy, and so they don't get the knots on them. Now, you're not going to be penalised by coming in and multi-buying this. A lot of you do multi-buy these kind of deals. They are effectively trade deals, okay? You're only paying $2.95 P&P per order, and that is $2.95 whether you come in and get 13 of these and all of our kits today and all of our brand new strands. It's still only $2.95 P&P per order. Now, price point for this is amazing. It is genuinely a trade deal that we're going to offer you. And what do we mean by that? Okay, well, the price we're going to be offering you for this today is the kind of deal you might expect to pay on one of those wholesale websites, which you really have to be kind of VAT registered, etc., to be able to buy on those big wholesale websites. And those are the kind of deals that we all want, because you can get something for nothing. 2 display busts here, absolutely awesome. Here is your price today for both busts. These busts can make the difference between you selling a piece of jewellery and not selling a piece of jewellery. And I know that sounds like quite a dramatic thing to say and quite a scary thing to say, but it can do. It can make the difference between you selling a piece of jewellery and not selling a piece of jewellery. If your jewellery is all displayed just flat on a trivet table, then people can't see your jewellery. At least on these kind of busts here, you can see it more kind of in situ, more what it might look like. It's going to hang beautifully. And if you make loads and loads of necklaces and you're experimenting with different mediums at the moment, you might want to see how a piece of jewellery is going to hang, how it's going to sit. I mean, that's what Janet uses hers for. She physically makes pieces of jewellery using these busts here. £14, fantastic treat for you today. Janet, as a jewellery maker, you've been making jewellery for many, many years now.
Yeah.
I personally think £14 for a deal like this is brilliant.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I've paid more than that for one
Really?
bust in the past. Yeah. And not only can it make a difference between a sale and not having a sale, it can affect your price point as well. Because if you're displaying professionally, people expect a higher price point. So you can consider that. If you're just laying things flat, people. It's people's perception. Yeah, they have a lower expectation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I know that if I'm selling, I've got things that are higher points, I put them on a bust.
Do you know, that's really interesting. That's really interesting what Janice just said there, because quite often, if you display your jewellery on something like this, people will see you as taking more care and more love over your jewellery. Yeah. I've got a really... where my mum and dad live, they live in a little village, and they've got a village shop there. They've also got butchers. Whenever you go into this butcher's shop, whether you're a vegetarian or not, it's an interesting story, I think, anyway. And whenever you go into the butcher's, there's a guy called Martin who owns his butcher. He's run it for years. He's behind the counter. And you say, oh, I'd like 2 fillet steaks, please. And do you ever go into a butcher's shop? And I really, really hate this. They really mistreat the meat. So if you ask for 2 fillet steaks, they kind of cut it off and kind of slap it down and wrap it up, and that's that. He cuts off 2 fillet steaks and he will hold them and he will place them in front of you and say, are those okay for you? And then he'll put them very gently, very carefully, and he'll wrap them very nicely. And it's just he's got the utmost respect for what he sells. So you have the utmost respect for it and you think, oh, it's going to be absolutely awesome, it's going to taste really beautiful. And I think the same goes for busts. You are displaying your jewellery. You are displaying your jewellery in a way that shows you respect your gemstones. You respect your jewellery. You really do prize them, and I think other people will as well. They'll have a natural perception, and that just ties in with what Janet was saying. As you can see, these are going very, very quickly. 75 opportunities remaining. I've got loads of you coming through. There is a bit of a queue on the phones at the minute, so just be prepared for that. It is a free phone number from a BT landline though, so also be prepared for that as well. Free to call from a BT landline. It's a small investment of your time. That quantity is going really, really quickly. Have we got many multi-buys here, Kim? Or are people coming? We've got loads of multi-buys. Fantastic. So if you do want to come in and get 2 or 3 or 4 of these, just go for it. You're not going to be penalised at all if you want to get 4 of these busts or 6 of these busts. It's just £2.95p in people order. Well done. Great deal there. Now. Yeah. Oh, did anyone watch Great British Bake Off last night?
Oh, I missed it.
What?
I missed it.
It's amazing.
Gutted.
I don't watch it just because of Paul Hollywood. I really fancy Paul Hollywood. He's gorgeous. Paul Hollywood and Mary Berry together have got the most beautiful eyes in the entire world, haven't they? Mary Berry's eyes are like a lilac colour, and Paul Hollywood just looks like a fox. Fit. I really fancy him. I think he's gorgeous. Anyway, you don't want to know what I was thinking about then. But it was brilliant last night, the Great British Bake Off. I think the right person went, that girl with the, I won't tell you who went, but yeah, it was a woman. But there we go. Right, brand new kit, everyone. This kit is stunning. We actually bought you a bundle that's a little bit similar to this yesterday on the show, and that bundle was one of the biggest selling bundles on the show yesterday. This kit has got something about it. I tell you what, it's got something about it. This one, the jewellery that Janet has made from this kit is, the gemstones and everything here looks great, but the jewellery that Janet has made, look at that. You can tell she had an absolute, wow, look at that ring! Can we just have a look at that ring? Which ring? That one there!
Do you want me to turn it around a little bit?
Oh my word. That's an absolute, that's a piece of art. It's gorgeous, isn't it? How much would you sell a ring like that for, Janet? I mean, do you sell your piece? I've never asked you. Do you sell your pieces?
I do, yeah.
Go on, how much would you sell that piece for?
If I was putting that in the place that I sell, I'd probably sell that for £20.
I'd buy that. £20, would you buy that? I was thinking you were going to say about £25 actually. Maybe even 30. Look at this. Look at how it hugs the finger. I absolutely adore this. It will fit. Oh my word. Look at that. Look at that. £25 there. Done.
Yeah. I didn't want to over-egg it. I didn't want to go over the top. But
yeah, but seriously,
I think you're right.
you could get away with charging
I think £25, yeah.
I'm going away at the end of August. That would look great with my new sandals. How much would you pay for this? You can't buy it, by the way. It's not for sale because I'm going to have it. But Kim, no, I'm going to fight you for it. This is what happens. Me and my producers, we always fight over the jewellery. That is astonishingly beautiful. Easy to make.
Yeah, really simple.
Just hugs the contour of the finger, doesn't it? Anyway, we're not actually going to see a demo on this. Oh, we're not going to see a demo on this ring, are we? Was it this one we were going to see?
No, we were going to do the other one.
The other one, yeah.
I might save that. I might do that. If I do a DI show or something, I might do something like that.
Yeah, if you do a designer inspiration show, you've got to do that. I'd totally watch that. Steal all of Janet's amazing ideas, pass them off as my own. Right. From this kit, you can make a ring that looks like this, and even more. Janet's made so many pieces of jewellery from this kit. This kit's going to sell out. I've already got people coming in for this on the website who can see what prices are going to go down to. I've already got people buying this kit just because of this ring. Doesn't this ring make you want to buy this kit? Does me. This ring makes me want to buy this kit.
It's not bad, is it?
We've already got people coming through. Already got people buying this kit because of this ring. Let me show you the gemstones. Love that. Let me show you the gemstones. You're going to be getting a strand. Oh my word, it's aquamarine. Aquamarine. Ooh. Genuine aquamarine. That was my excited noise. Aquamarine graduated plain ovals. Isn't that gorgeous? Genuine aquamarine. Beautiful quality. March's birthstone. You've got a gemstone where the myth and legend of this gemstone almost is more famous than the gemstone itself. There is more myth and legend attributed with this gemstone than pretty much any other gemstone I can think of. I absolutely love it. If you're afraid of heights, if you're afraid of spiders, if you're afraid of water, if you're afraid of travelling, it's meant to keep you safe. It is only myth and legend at the end of the day, but I love the thought that the belief in this gemstone had to come from somewhere. Beautiful aquamarine, stunning quality. Next strand. Now, what is this? Is this blue chalcedony? It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my word, it's apatite. Look at the colour. Sky Blue Apatite rounds. These are between 3 and 4 millimetres in diameter. It's a 30 centimetre strand you're getting here. You can see them in this ring here, can't you? Look at that. We've had a text in. This ring is lovely. The way the colours have been put together by Janet is very clever. Do you hear that, Janet? You're very clever.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous, though, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Apatite. What was that, darling? You're not going to show any more positive text about Janet? Yeah, she needs to get out of the studio today.
No, keep them coming, Kim.
Yeah, whatever. She needs to get out the studio. So, how about this? Gold colour coated pyrite. Oh, see that? Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This ring has only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 15 gemstones. Look how many you're getting as part of this kit. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, I'll show you how many 15 are. In this ring, let's have a quick look, shall we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the pyrites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Who else is going to fight me for the ring? Kim in Bedfordshire. Kim, I'm in the studio, you're in Bedfordshire. I will fight you for it. I sound like Liam Neeson out of Taken. I will find you, I will hunt you down, and I will kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taken, oh my word, it's amazing. Liam Neeson's incredible. That is how many gemstones, there or thereabouts, Janet has used in this ring. That's it. You've also got all of those and all of these. You can make so many of those rings, and we haven't even touched the aquamarine. Right, what else are you going to be getting? Amazing! Threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic. There it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You're also going to be getting a load of turquoise wire, 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge, turquoise coloured copper wire. Amazing. You're also going to be getting 100 metres. Wow, 100 metres of 0.25mm gauge gold coloured copper wire. 100 metres of wire there. That is tons of wire, I know. And then another 10 metres of 0.8mm gauge twisted wire. Now that's 2 0.8mm gauge wires twisted together. I need to do this because that is so much wire. So 3 strands of gemstones, which include aquamarine, apatite and gold colour coated pyrite, your threading pack, and 120 metres of wire. Actually, it's 130 metres of wire because, of course, you've got the 2 lots of the 0.8mm gauge wire twisted together. This is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Now, I've already got loads of people coming through on the web, on the phone lines for this kit. And it's because of what you can make with it, because everyone has fallen in love with this incredible ring. You should be paying over £53 for everything here today. Over £53. Isn't that great? For 120 metres of wire, 3 strands of incredible gemstones, and your threading pack, and the opportunity to make this incredible ring. Yeah. You're not paying £53 today. Not paying anywhere near that. Have a look at your deal today for everything. Oh, and then we give you findings as well. 115 yellow gold plated copper findings. Do you want to see them? If you thought it was just about gemstones, wire and a threading pack, forget it. Forget it. Here are all your findings. 150 yellow gold plated copper findings, a metre of chain, star top head pins, throwing them everywhere. Really substantial earring. Look at those earring findings there. How incredible are those? Wow. Awesome twisted T-bar clasp. All these findings are included in this deal, don't forget. This has got to be one of the most exciting kits. And do you know what? The jewellery that Janet has made, I mean, this ring, I would come in and get this kit just for this ring. Just for, oh, it's all right, sweetheart. Yeah, sure, I'll bring it over. I would come in and get this kit just for that ring. Just for this ring, I am going to nick it. I don't care.
It was just a joy to work with the kit.
Oh.
It was stunning, absolutely stunning. The gemstones were beautiful, the wire was beautiful, and it was just lush. Loved
amazing.
It.
Absolutely amazing. Look at it all. How many pieces have you made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of jewellery. That's less than £3 a piece. Isn't that just incredible? I love this bracelet as well. Look at this. I didn't see this one earlier on. Oh, look at that. Do you know what? I don't wear gold. I don't wear gold really at all. I would wear gold in this because I think it's softened down by the apatite. Isn't that beautiful? Look how Janet's used the jump rings there. That's a lovely bracelet, isn't it?
It's beautiful, isn't it? Even though I do say so myself.
No, absolutely. You're well within your rights to say that. Look at these gorgeous earrings. It's another pair for my collection. I want all these pieces of jewellery. And I don't really wear gold. Look at this, where are we now? Are we at this necklace here? Oh, look at that. It's like a beautiful sail, like a beautiful spinnaker or a seashell. Wow. Look at this one here. Oh, gorgeous. Loads of chain, which is included in the kit. Beautiful curled wire work. That might look quite complicated, quite intricate. In actual fact, it's made using the twisted wire, which is included in this kit. Look at these pieces here, totally different because, of course, Janet started to use... Oh, look, she's done the rosary link chain. Oh, that's lovely. That's really Egyptian, isn't it?
But the
nice
blue wire
pieces.
with the gold is amazing. With
Isn't
the
it?
aquamarine, it's just lush, gorgeous.
Yeah, of course, because you get aquamarine with this kit as well. I keep forgetting. Lovely necklace here as well. Lovely earrings. Really fantastic quality. Now, challenge, Janet. I forgot which ring it is. Is it this one here?
We're going to do the spirally.
Perfect. So we're going to do this ring here.
Which is a really simple sort of easy technique.
This one here, sweetheart. Sorry, darling. My fault. That's all right. This is one of those kits. I want every single piece of jewellery that Janet's made. I want them all. All right, we'll show you one last text, Janet.
Yeah, go on.
Wow, wow. This is from Debbie in Wiltshire. Janet, exquisite work in this kit. From Debbie Pepper. Thanks,
you,
Debbie Pepper. We love you.
I used to
Awesome.
be really bad at taking compliments. I was getting better at it though.
Good. You should do, Janet. You're awesome. Right, that's enough now. That's enough.
Okay.
Should we show some horrible ones?
No.
Janet smells. All the way. She's lovely. Right, so ring-a-ding-a-ding.
Ring-a-ding. Right, okay. So it's just, and because you've got the twisted wire, you've got the added design element to it already, so it's
Absolutely.
really simple. So for that one, and that's adjustable as well, so if you're selling rings like that, that will sort of slip onto, you know, it'll adjust up and down a little bit. So just take a length of the wire, wrap it around the mandrel, your ring mandrel.
Lovely.
And what I'd say is wrap it around smaller than you want because it will spring out. So do it at the smaller
unusual.
size. Yeah.
Most of the time you make it bigger.
Yeah, but that's because you're going to be wrapping around the shank, which will then reduce the size. But with this, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
And the wire will have a tendency to sort of spring out.
Yep.
So make it smaller than you want so that it fits on the mandrel sort of there. And then you can sort of size it up then to where you want it. And once you've done that, it will sort of stay at that sort of size. There you go. And then all you need to do is to cut off a length. Sorry, I've got bits of the tassel stuck to my finger. Just so that you can make the little spirals. So cut off, depending on how big you want the spirals, just sort of cut off a length that side and measure it so that you've got the same both sides. I won't do that now because it'll be boring. There. And then just take round nose pliers, and because the wire's twisted, what you need to do is where it's cut, hold it sort of on the flat part as tight as you can and twist. And then
Is this easier to twist or is it more difficult to twist the twisted wire?
as easy as the straight wire. I find it really easy to work with. Yeah, it's just it's great. So it's as easy as, you just have to, when you've cut it, make sure you really get a good grip on the end because otherwise it might sort of slip open, the two.
Okay.
But if it does, just snip that off and try again. And then these are going to be a bit bigger than those swirls. Then just simply draw that around. So you've got one there.
Lovely.
Turn it around the other way. I'll do this one quickly. Again, just grip that quite tightly and give it a bend. And then I use the nylon coated pliers then just because you get a better grip on it. And give that a twirl. You can have it sort of quite tight or you can have it open. It depends how you want them. And these are going to be different sizes because I didn't measure them. But again, if that's the sort of design you want, then that's fine. So then put it back on. And if you can see, as you push it up, it will change. So the size will actually change. So if you've got someone with a little bit of a bigger finger or a smaller finger, go further down the mandrel.
You can keep tweaking it.
Yeah. And there you go. And what I did then, I just took my little hammer and just gave it a little bit of a knock onto the ring mandrel just to keep it in shape. Then I took the 0.25 wire and the apatite, isn't it? Beautiful apatite.
It's amazing.
Just put an apatite onto the 0.25, make a little loop. So you've got that there.
Cute.
And then just drop that into the centre of your spiral. She says, easier said than done. There you go. And that will sit in the centre there. And then all you need to do is turn that over. And what I did is just bring the 2 points together and wrap them around the edge. Just wrap that round a couple of times, just to secure it. There, and then cut it. And what I did, because it's 0.25, you can't actually see it that much. Cut it on the top, and then there's no chance then of any sort of scratchiness. Just snip that off, and take your flat nose pliers and just squiffy that in. Squiffy, that's a technical term.
Squiffy, that is a very technical term.
And then, again, you can sort of size that up. And if you are making these on a store, because they're so quick to make, you can make them. People can decide which gemstones they want.
Which wire.
What size. If you make one, it's a bit smaller, you can just sort of resize it or whatever. So that's basically it.
How stunning is that? This is one of those kits where it just goes on and on and on. You get 120 metres of wire with this kit. You're getting 3 strands of gemstones, aquamarine, apatite, and beautiful gold colour coated pyrite, 115 findings, and your threading pack as well, all for under £30. It's been such a popular kit, this one. And I reckon we're going to see a Wall of Fame entries just with dozens and dozens of those rings. If you want to make the beautiful ring that Janet's just made, you're going to need this. Now, there's not going to be enough of these to go around. I just need to make you aware of this. The ring mandrel. How would you get on without your ring mandrel, Janet?
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I would be lost without my mandrel.
It is the most amazing tool. If you are going to be making rings, if you're going to be making any kind of wire work rings, you will need a ring mandrel. It's as simple as that. This deal is going to be for the ring mandrel and also the this ring display mount as well. I like that. Which I bet can also be used for when you're making pieces of when you're making your ring as well.
Yeah, like the ring, the centre ring. If you you're making that and you just want to hold the wire in place to see how it looks. To put it onto your finger, you've only got one hand then to work with.
Ah, yeah.
Put it onto one of those. You've got both hands, and you can sort of place the wire and place gemstones and see how they're going to look. So
working the same way for rings that the necklace busts do for the necklace.
Yeah.
For when you're making a necklace. Yeah. Now we've got the ring the ring mount here, and the mandrel. The mandrel comes in a little case, which I think is really cute, like a little leatherette case. Here's the mandrel. It is metal. A lot of ring mandrels that you get are either plastic or wooden, and if you are going to be kind of hammering wire onto your mandrel, you're going to end up with loads and loads of dents. Not only that, but you'll find sometimes that with some of the plastic ones especially, if they do have letters on them, like this one has letters carved into the mandrel, you'll find that sometimes the paint comes off and you actually lose a lot of the letters. You get sizes from size G all the way through up to Z, and of course you've got the kind of half size and quarter size as well. My ring size is size K. I think most people have a size N finger, which is round about there. It goes all the way up to size Z as well, which is fantastic if you've got slightly larger fingers, or if you are going to be making rings for guys, or if you want to make thumb rings as well. Really, really, really fantastic mandrel, this one. The price point for this mandrel on its own is absolutely superb, but we've thrown into the deal as well the ring mount as well. Fantastic deal for you. Do you want to see a deal today? Because honestly, we're not going to have enough of these to go around. Here's your price point today for the ring mandrel and the ring display ring display mount as well. Give us a call when you can. Kim's on the phone. Give us a call when you can. 0800 644 655, or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. $9.95. $9.95 for the mandrel on its own is absolutely amazing. Honestly, you do a bit of research on the internet, try and find metal ring mandrels that give you this kind of size variation. See what kind of price point you come up against. This is so hard wearing as well. Have you used any metal or plastic ring mandrels at all, Janet?
I had one that was...
Are they any good?
They're okay, but they don't do everything that you need. I've got one that looks metal, and when I bought it I thought it was metal, but it's sort of like a coated plastic. And you can't hammer against it. This is really tough and hard wearing, and it's great. I'd be lost without mine.
Megan says, lovely attainable designs again from Janet. She really is the best.
Yeah.
Love her top as well. Always love Carol. Thanks. Was that just added on there just so I didn't feel like no one liked me? Fantastic. There's not going to be enough of these to go around. Please do check your baskets out as quickly as you can. $9.95 for your ring mandrel. Wow, look at that picture. Woo! That is inspirational, that picture, isn't it? My word. There you are, your ring mandrel. It's quite frightening, isn't it? Ring mandrel and your ring mount. Less of the word mount. Right, okay, we'll see you over the Wall of Fame, see some of your pieces. Are you trying on your own jewellery?
Yes. Sorry.
This is it, her demo jewellery. She doesn't even...
I've bagged that one.
Does look nice on you, actually.
That's not bad, is it?
Check it out. Looks really nice on Janet's fingers. Isn't that nice? So, yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. That can stay there.
Yeah, I made that one. Right, so number 33. This is like coming to work and we just nick everything. Honestly, if it's not tied down, we'll just take it all. If it's not tied down, it's not stuck to the floor, we'll take it, which is why this desk is still here. Number 33. This is Rita in Romsey in Hampshire. Hi Jewellery Maker, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a necklace made with large agate, sunstone and coiled wire, all from Jewellery Maker. Loving the shows, they're so much fun and so informative, especially the designers makes. I found myself watching instead of making. I wish everyone luck in the draw, although I really want to win myself, as running out of money. Best wishes from Rita. Thanks Rita, that's gorgeous. Best of luck, darling. Love those colours, lovely.
And this is 34, and those colours are beautiful, aren't they?
It's a lovely
like a
picture.
Rainbow. This is from Alia in Clare, and Alia says, hope this finds you all happy and healthy. My entry for this week is a set of wine glass charms I've made for a host.
I wonder what they were.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh.
For a hostess gift. I've used JM silver plated 1mm wire and some rainbow beads from my stash. I've hammered them flat with my JM tools so they keep their shape. Thank you and good luck to everyone. I like that as a charm because it's open as well, it just hooks on.
Do you know what I also
That's really
like?
clever.
I like the fact she said it's for a hostess present.
Yeah.
How many times have you gone to a friend's house and or you've been given a plant or something, and I'm terrible with plants, I just kill them all the time. Taking that as a gift,
Yeah, that's really,
instead of a bottle of wine or a box of chocolates, that's a really nice idea, isn't it?
I like those.
Mm.
Well done.
Lovely ideas. Number 35 here. Ooh, is this a wish bracelet? It's gorgeous. From Nicola. Hi JM team, please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a bracelet and earring set made for my friend's birthday. All ingredients are from Jewellery Maker. The earrings are made with fancy jasper stars and silver findings. The bracelet is made from silver Essilon cord with fancy jasper stars. I was inspired by Deb this week, who showed us how to make the same bracelet with pearls. I've been meaning to teach myself the macrame class for ages, so I was really pleased to finally sit down and try it. Thanks JM for the great deals and teaching and inspiration. And that's from Nicola. Nicola, that's gorgeous. It's great when you kind of nail a technique, isn't it? Awesome. 35.
And this is 36. We've got a few sets there. Beautiful, aren't they? And this is from Christina Fulton. And Christina says, hello ladies. Hello Christina.
Hi.
Weekend Away makes some rose quartz marquee shapes with round rose quartz, abalone and peacock shell pearls. Pearl nuggets, all made into necklace and bracelet sets. I was asked to make the set for a work colleague who turns 60 on the 11th. Keep up the ideas, designs and daily laughter. And that's from Christina.
Thanks,
Beautiful.
Christina. Lovely.
Gorgeous.
Number 37 here. Ooh, opal and Smokey Quartz, maybe? Gorgeous. Sent in by Sophie. Hi, JM team. I love the show. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's just a simple, it's Moonstone. Moonstone and labradorite necklace and earring set, but look great together. Sometimes I feel like the gemstones make the jewellery for me. I know exactly that feeling, Sophie. It's great, isn't it? Great when that happens. I love it when a plan comes together. Who said that? Someone like the A-Team, wasn't it? Not really Jewellery Maker related. Okay, Ruby coming up at midday. It's an absolute beauty. Check it out. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And if you're going to be making pieces of jewellery and coming in to get our kits today, there's one thing which you are going to need, which is our toolkit. Here's how to get hold of it.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Just counting these strands. 20 strand bundle, anyone? Yes, please. Look at all that. That was a stupid question, wasn't it? 20 strand bundle. Does anybody want a 20 strand bundle? That's like saying to me, Carol, would you like some more chips? Yes, the answer is always yes. Never ask me again. Or Carol, would you like some more chocolate? Yes. Would I like Robert Downey Jr. to give me some chocolate? Absolutely. The answer is yes. Never ask again. Who's your heartthrob, Janet?
Gerard Butler.
He's so gorgeous. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I could eat him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
So could I.
oh, he's lush. Well, I wouldn't climb over him to get to anybody else.
He is beautiful, isn't he? Gerard
He
Butler
is.
is gorgeous. Gerard Butler and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, and Bradley
Jason
Cooper.
Statham. Bradley Cooper.
Oh.
You've got great taste. Bradley Cooper's definitely in my top 5.
Yeah.
I'm talking with such enthusiasm, I'm spitting everywhere. Bradley Cooper! Robert Downey! Gerard Butler! Who's his? Kaz, who do you like?
Chris Pine.
Who?
Chris Pine is in the new Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
A guy at the new Star Trek movies. His eyes are insane. Not actually insane. They're beautiful, bright green. Are they contacts or are they real? Really? Is he American or English? Is he? Nice. Chris who?
Chris Pine.
Pine. Right, I'm going to get on the old search engine. Should really be talking about what's coming up in the show, shouldn't we? During the breaks, but I'm not going to be. I'm going to be going on the search engine. Right, Chris Pine. What does he look like? Return. How did we get into this? I don't know. We're talking about what a stupid question. Robert Downey Jr. give him chocolate. Yes, absolutely chocolate. Absolutely Robert Downey Jr. 20 strand bundle though. Who wants one of those?
Yay.
We should ask the people in the workshop room, shouldn't we? But I don't think they got us on in there.
They have. I don't think the sound's
They're all
up there.
listening to Gemma Crow saying,
Yeah.
if you don't do what I tell you,
She's got a
if
hammer
you don't
as
do
well.
what I tell you, I'm going to hit you with this hammer. If you don't do what I tell you, I'm going to hit you with this hammer. Do what I say. Pretend you're learning things in here. Honestly, if you do not do what I tell you, I'm going to get this hammer. Hi! Wave now or I'll hit you with a hammer. That's what she's saying.
Oh, Tom's waving.
No, she's not. Love Gemma. We've got a Bollywood show coming up on Saturday. Anyway, right, 20 strand bundle. Who wants one? Me! Actually, if we're splitting hairs, it's the equivalent to 23 strands because all these strands of gorgeous white opal are double strands. Look at that! That's a heap of gemstones. What would look there? All those are double strands there, so you're actually going to be getting the equivalent of 23 strands of genuine gemstones. Amazing. What are you going to be getting? As aventurine, there's some is that chalcedony or crazy lace agate? I don't know. Blue chalcedony. You're going to be getting some quartz in here. There's some amethyst, there's some quartz here, there's some sunstone, there's moonstone, there's opal, loads of Botswana agate. That's where all the Botswana agate's been hiding, I see, okay. And loads of gorgeous, is that Smokey Quartz? What's this one? These brown agate? Is it? Is it black onyx? Oh my word, it is! Some of these have actually got bits of clarity. How weird is that? Black onyx. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, okay, so the equivalent to 23 strands of genuine gemstones, effectively you're getting 20 strands though, yeah? Now, let's play a game here. Let's say, what do you reckon the price is? What do you reckon the price is going to be on all these? Now, I would, oh, goodness me, I would probably say £8 a strand for both of these. Yeah. I'd probably say £8 a strand for that. I'd probably say £7 a strand for those. £7 or £8 for those. Maybe slightly less for the onyx. So you're looking at quite a considerable price point, yeah, for all of these genuine gemstones, yeah, quite a considerable price point. Today, you are going to be paying less than £7 a strand, less than £6 a strand. You're actually going to be paying less than £5 a strand for 20 strands of genuine gemstones, the equivalent of 23 strands of genuine gemstones. Ooh, very scrumptious, says Mandy Sue. This is your price point for this entire bundle. Have a look at this. £50. £2.50 a strand. £2.50 a strand. How amazing is that? £2.50 a strand. How incredible is that? When you're looking at blue chalcedony, and these are genuine gemstone qualities, when you're looking at blue chalcedony with banding, with beautiful lavender tones in there, absolutely stunning, and you are going to be paying less than £2.50 for this entire strand of blue chalcedony, that's absolutely extraordinary, isn't it? Extraordinary. When you're looking at, oh, I don't know, Botswana agate. Can I show the Botswana agate, please? Just because the banding on Botswana agate is always amazing. Over 4,000 carats in this bundle. Amazing! Look at the banding, look at the stripes, the quality on each one of these gorgeous genuine gemstone strands. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That works out to under £2.50 a strand. We hardly ever have Botswana agate. I wonder why. Maybe it's because Kim has put it all in this one bundle. Yeah, I think that's probably why. These are genuine gemstones, Janet, and you've worked with synthetics in the past. This just reconfirms my feelings about Jewellery Maker. Why go anywhere else when you can shop with Jewellery Maker?
They're just amazing, aren't they? That's a stash on its own, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
And you've got all those different colours, and they're just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And there's so much you can do as well, because you've got all those useful shapes.
Yeah, useful shapes.
Yeah.
As Janet said, you've got your stash. There are all your neutral tones there. These are all your neutral tones. Yeah. Your blank canvas tones. These are all your kind of accent colours. So greens, blues, pinks, purples, oranges, reds. Beautiful. We're going to have to move on. Not many of these left at all. Well done. Amazing. Amazing. I think it's amazing just the way it is. Now, we, what's her name? Your name's Kim. Kim, producer Kim, you can go to Kim's producer page, which is JM Producer Kim. Catchy page name. You can go to her Facebook page, and she has put a picture of all of the products which were going to be coming up today. And she basically asked you to type in and to comment which bundles you would like to see. This was one of the bundles that was causing the biggest stir on Kim's JM Producer Facebook page, face page full of faces. It was this bundle here. Face page. That sounds like something from the stuff of nightmares, doesn't it? I have a page of faces of people I have murdered. Go to my face page. Don't. I have a Facebook page. Producer Kim's face page. These are all faces of the guest designers who didn't cut the mustard. Wonder where Linda had gone. So you've got the gorgeous bundle here with loads and loads of wire. You've got 100 metres of 0.8mm gauge silver colour copper wire, and another 100 metres of 1mm gauge silver coloured copper wire. Look how thick that spool of wire is. Look at all that wire. That's 100 metres of one. Look, boom, 100 metres of 1mm gauge silver colour copper wire, and another 100 metres of 0.8mm gauge silver colour copper wire. 200 metres of wire in total. One thing that Gemma Crow, who is running a workshop in there, in the workshop room today, she's one of our wirework experts. She's an absolutely lovely lady. I didn't mean what I said about the hammer. She's a lovely lady. One thing she always says, and I will remember this forever, is the reason why 100 metres of wire is so much better than just 10 metres of wire is because by the end of the time of coming to the by the time you come to the end of a 100 metre spool, you will be confident with wire work. Plain and simple, fact. It gives you why to practice with, why to make mistakes with, why to have a go with and to experiment with. You've got 100 metres in each spool. We never get to offer you opportunities like this. 100 metres of 1mm gauge wire, 100 metres of 0.8mm gauge wire, and possibly the most popular and most reordered colours of wire that we have here on Jewellery Maker. Now, each one of these spools of wire, how much should they be, Kim? Yeah, you should be paying almost £53 for these two lots of wire. Jewellery Maker's wire, I can vouch for the quality of JM wire. When you speak to wirework experts like Gemma, like Laura Binding, like Karen Crawford, like Janet, how does Jewellery Maker's wire compare to other wire that you can get in the marketplace?
Well, I've used, before JM, other wires.
Yeah.
And what I find with JM wire, it's really malleable. So as a beginner into wire work, it's really easy to work with. The 1mm is really easy. A lot of other wires I've used have been really sort of brittle. And sort of to do spirals, you do a spiral and you get a kink because it doesn't sort of bend easily.
Yeah, it's not pliable.
Yeah. So JM wire for me has been the best, and I can say that hand on heart, the best wire that I've worked with.
Absolutely, yeah. It is that is the general consensus that I do get, and the general feeling I do get from you when you come into for workshops and from guest designers is the fact that it is so pliable, it is so soft to work with, but it's very, very strong. You can work hard on this wire as well. This today should be over £53. £45 for 200 metres of wire. Wow. That is incredible. We're not staying there though. No. We're going to go lower. This is ridiculous. We are going under £40 for you today. £39, 95p, done. We have some pretty hardcore wire work fans who watch all of our wire work shows. Today is one of those shows. Today we will have those hardcore wire work fans watching. And what are they doing? They're on the phone and they're going to be multi-buying. They're on the web and they're going to be multi-buying. People who love wire work shows and love wire watch shows like today, and they watch out for deals like this. You are getting so much wire in this deal. 200 meters of silver colored wire, 0.8 millimeters in gauge and 1 mil in gauge as well. This really is absolutely, these are kind of trade offers that we're giving you here for wire. It really is as simple and as plain as that. It's absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. The web, the phones are going absolutely nuts for this. It doesn't surprise me at all. Whenever we have a wire work expert on the show, and we bring you deals like this, they always sell very, very quickly indeed. And it's exactly what's happened to this deal today. Well done. $39.95 should be close to 50. Should be over £53 today. Under £40. Well done. Woo woo! All aboard the bargain bus. That's what I say. That's amazing. Isn't that great? Well done. Yeah. Oh, this one here. Now. Got a gorgeous matrix, but it's the same one we did yesterday. We went all very gooey-eyed yesterday. Did you see the show yesterday, Janet?
I didn't. I caught some of it, but not all of it.
Why aren't you watching Jewellery Maker 24/7 when you're not here?
I try to.
How dedicated are you to this channel, Janet?
On occasion, I have to sort of move away from the TV.
What?
Only on occasion.
Never! I am obviously joking.
Yeah.
Janet is allowed to have a kind of a social life outside of Jewellery Maker. But only if she watches every show that she's recorded again and again. Matrix box here. This is gonna go. This is gonna go. We bought you this matrix collection yesterday in rose gold plated copper and in yellow gold plated copper. They went very, very quickly indeed. How much were they, Lovey? They were $11.95 each yesterday, weren't they? Yeah? Okay. They were 11. Kim's just told me the price we're going to. They were $11.95 yesterday. This matrix box, and honestly, this is. I do not know how we're able to do this today. This is exactly the same matrix collection that we bought you yesterday, but instead of it being rose gold plated or yellow gold plated copper, it is silver plated copper. You're going to be getting 6 elephants. 6 beautiful Nelly the elephants. You're also going to be getting 6 of your dragonflies. They're amazing! Not to scale, obviously, because the dragonflies are bigger than the elephant. That is a big teddy bear. 6 teddy bears. And 6 of your turtles as well. Oh, I love this turtle. It's so cute. 6 of those turtles. Now, you're also going to be getting chain, S-clasps, S-clasp 7, T-bar clasp, and jump rings as well. Now, don't ask me how, don't ask me why. This should be $11.95 really, shouldn't it? Yeah, because we bought you the rose gold plated and the yellow gold plated silver, copper ones yesterday. This is silver plated copper, and this is the price.
Wow.
Apparently if the wind blows it'll stick like that. Oh well. That's the kind of face that I pull. That's the kind of face that I would pull if I was sending a text about somebody to somebody and I sent it to the person that the text was about instead of the person who was meant to receive the text. Big mistake, you know, things like that. Have you ever done that? You know what I mean? Yeah, that kind of, no! She's done it, yeah. $7.95. Why? Is it because it was launched on the Late Show? Is it because it's not new? It was launched on the Late Show. Who launched it? Name and shame. Was it Ali? Oh, was it Becky? Shame on Becky. Shame on her. But you know what? $7.95, that is absolutely amazing, isn't it? So the yellow gold plated copper and the rose gold plated copper one yesterday was $11.95. Today in silver plated copper $7.95. We can't. Our speedometer, our countometer, speedometer thingy can't keep up. I need to come up with a name for that because it's not a speedometer and it's not a countometer. What do you reckon it is, Janet?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyone? Kaz, what is it? A tracker. Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah.
Tracker. Makes you sound like Jason Bourne. A tracker can't keep up. What do you reckon? What is this? What is this? A quantityometer. A counter? Text in. What do you reckon?
It's a countdown.
A countdown. Our countdown can't keep up. Ding, 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 ding. 5 small ones and 1 from the top. What does that mean when they do the numbers round? 5 little ones and 2 big ones. Is it?
Numbers.
It is numbers. 5 little numbers and 2 big numbers. Yeah, but then they do the 5 from the bottom, 2 from the middle. They've got like this code, haven't they, on countdown? I don't get countdown. It's way too highbrow for me. And here's today's countdown conundrum. Here we go. So, Claire from Derbyshire, my 5-year-old granddaughter, loves it. Loves this every time she comes to Grandma's. I have to make her something from this box. That's adorable. Oh, that's really lovely. You better get this then, because I tell you what, it's only going to last so many visits. You're going to have to multi-buy, aren't you? What is that fly? There's a horrible fly thing flying around the studio. Look, if you're not going to order anything, get out. If you're not going to place an order, take advantage of our 1p&p, get out. Well done. Still got loads of you coming through for that. There's another use for the beading boards. Amelia's using 2 beading boards to try and get them together, to try and swat the fly. No, I didn't see that. No, that's a bracelet with a bug on it. It's a small little fly. That's nice. That'll look lovely on the overhead camera when we come to... And here's a lovely demo, complete with squashed mosquito. Whatever it is. Right. Well done, everyone. Where are we going now, sweetie? Druzy. We've only got 100 of this. I tell you what, this is absolutely gorgeous. Check it out. Oh, sorry. Genuine gemstone quality. Now, what is this? Okay, well, it's druzy. Can you see the sparkly quality there? When you get a gemstone like quartz, which is forming over millions and millions of years, sometimes when it is forming, the Earth's surface moves and shifts about, and the gemstone and the quality of the gem might crack. Those cracks are filled with water, which solidify and calcify, and then you get these crystals which form and attach themselves to the quartz. That is basically how druzy forms. And what we have done is we have dyed this incredible quality. What does that do? Well, it helps to highlight all those gorgeous tiny little crystals exposed on the surface of the quartz. I think this is, oh wow, that is just absolutely incredible. Would I use them all in one go? Probably not. I'd probably use one, I'd probably use them singly in bracelets. Maybe I might make a really big, beautiful fat ring out of one of them, or a big pendant. Janet, how would you use these?
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
I haven't worked with those for a while. One of my very first designer inspiration shows that I did for Jewellery Maker used a strand very similar to this, and I made a bib necklace with them, and they were gorgeous to work with.
So what, do you use loads of them in one piece?
I used 5 of them in one piece. Yeah, but like you say, you can split them and make individual pendants with them, but they were just so beautiful to work with.
I think each one does pack a punch, so you could get away with using just one at a time, but if you did want to use them all together, like Janet did in one of her first designer inspiration shows, I think that's a lovely idea. This has only ever been seen on The Late Show. Now, we all know what happens on The Late Show. Well, we just seen what happens on The Late Show because we bought you that findings pack for the most ridiculous price, but we launched findings yesterday for $11.95, and today we bought you a findings pack which is exactly the same, silver plated copper though, instead of rose gold and yellow gold plated copper, and because it was launched on The Late Show, we bought it to you for $7.95. Now, the deal you're going to get today, because of course this was launched on the Late Show, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Should be $11.95 this. But we're going to give you a Late Show price. Here's your deal! Here it is. Any minute now. Boom! £9.95p. That is going to make such a difference to your jewellery. It's going to make such a difference to those designs. And every single design you use these in, it's going to create that incredible amount of interest. I like the idea maybe of making rings out of these. What about with the wire that we just bought you? What was the wire again? It was 0.8 and 1 mil gauge. You can make loads of rings out of these, couldn't you? You're getting 5 on this strand. 5 rings, maybe £10, £15 each.
And they'd be really easy to do as well, because
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to do anything fancy with the wire, because the gemstone itself is doing all the work.
Yeah. 1 billion %. £10, £15 maybe for each ring. You're getting 5 there. You do the math. It's £9.95 for the entire strand. It's incredible, isn't it? Yeah, well done. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of you coming through for this. I love this. And it's an amazing gemstone strand to get your kids involved with making jewellery as well, because that is going to captivate the hearts and minds. I know how I would have felt as a 10-year-old if I'd have picked up this strand of gemstones. I thought, oh my word. Yeah, if I was given a box of gemstones and this strand was in there, I'd definitely go for this strand. Absolutely 1 billion %. But you know what? I think it's got real appeal whether you're 6 or 60 or 160. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful quality. And that isn't like a glittery quality which is going to rub off. These are actual crystal, druzy crystals which have grown on the gem. You say they look like rhinestones. Oh, brilliant. Kim saying, do you remember when it was fashionable? I think it probably still is. Wearing jeans with a line of rhinestones down the front of them. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Do, do, do. We had any texting today, or is my text subject a bit rubbish? Do you not like my text subject? Okay, well, let's text it about something else then. We always get loads of people texting when we do something really negative. So, celebrities who you really hate. No. Karen says, my mum always told me if I picked dandelions, I would wet the bed. Loving the show. Well, Karen, that is lovely. I don't even want to know whether that actually came true or not. Have you heard that as well, have you, Claire? You've had that as well, Amelia? Oh, Amelia's jumping on the bandwagon now, yeah, because she hasn't given us any. It's only old wives who can give old wives' tales, Amelia. You do know that, don't you? Only old wives.
I'm nearly an old wife.
No. No, you can't. No, you can't play our game. No, she can't. Claire is remembering the time when we did celebrities who get on your nerves, and we had hundreds of texts. So why don't we just change the text subject? Celebrities who annoy you. That's really horrible, though, isn't it? We shouldn't really be that negative, but yeah. What if the man from the Safe Style Windows advert is sitting at home? What if Barry Scott or whatever his name is? I'm Barry Scott. What if he's sitting at home watching? Have you seen they put him on a roller coaster now? And he's selling what's it called? Bang! Apparently his name isn't Barry Scott.
No.
Apparently it's not Barry Scott. There you go. Have you got any celebs who annoy you, Janet?
Nobody sort of jumps to mind straight away. No.
No one comes to mind straight away.
No.
Carol Roache. Oh, do you know what? If you don't like me, turn it off. That's what I say. Right, here we go. So, brand new kits, everyone. Let's not do celebrities that annoy you, because that's not very nice. It's a bit nasty, isn't it? And we're not nasty here at Jewellery Maker. Let's do things that annoy you. Celebrities you fancy. Yeah, why not? We did start it with Robert Downey Jr. Bruce Forsyth. You fancy or he annoys you? I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Is that doing it for you? Let's do celebrities you fancy, because celebrities that annoy you isn't very nice. It's not very kind, is it? So celebrities, but we can all think about the ones that we don't like. We just don't have to vent it. So, brand new kit, everyone. Kim's saying, you can still text in though. You just love all that, don't you? You love, oh yeah. See, I'm the face of the channel though, so I can't be seen to be being horrible to people. That's not very nice. Okay. It is a brand new kit, Clay, yeah.
It's a brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. It's a brand new kit.
Yeah! Take it over, Janet.
Yeah. Sorry, I need more practice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll be working with Janet again. You won't be seeing Janet again. Fired. So,
nice knowing
brand new kit, everyone. Genuine fresh horticulture pearls. Beautiful lavender and pink tones, aren't they? Ooh. Isn't that lovely? Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Beautiful nuggets of pearls. They're not round, they're not potato pearls, they're not baroque pearls, they're not Keishi pearls, they're kind of little nuggety pearls. They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? The pearlescence on these pearls, really strong, isn't it? Really luminescent. Absolutely gorgeous. You're then going to be getting beautiful little teardrops of Moonstone. Gorgeous, gorgeous Moonstone. Lots of lovely shiller coming off these. Woo! Yeah! Gorgeous, gorgeous shiller. Shiller is basically where you get light going into the Moonstone, reflecting off the inner layers inside the gem. So you get these beautiful purple, pink, yellow, peachy coloured shiller qualities there. Are you laughing at text that you've got coming in, Kim? You've also got gorgeous amethyst. Now these amethysts are all wheels of amethyst. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous? I love the fact they're unfaceted. I think they're really, really beautiful. The clarity is amazing. And you know what? The fact that they're not faceted actually allows you to enjoy the clarity a bit more, doesn't it? Don't you love the fact they're slightly irregular as well? They're not all the same thickness or the same size. So you're getting some quite big kind of almost tubes of amethyst there. That one there in the centre of your screen there. And that one there at the bottom. Tubes of amethyst, aren't they, some of these? Absolutely gorgeous. 3 strands of genuine gemstones. Also, threading pack. Monofilament beading thread and elastic. Also, wire. A lot of wire. Now, what are we going to be getting here? You're going to be getting 10 metres of 0.4mm gauge pink coloured copper wire. Check it out! You're then going to be getting 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge pink coloured copper wire. And 10 metres of 1mm gauge pink coloured copper wire. Look how beautifully it all goes. Oh, with the gemstones. That looks stunning, doesn't it? Really, really, really pretty kit. Now, personally, I think if we'd have gone for silver plated copper findings with this kit, I think you would have a very different looking kit. I think it might be a little bit, for me, for my personal taste, it might be a little bit too light. What we've actually gone for though is rose gold plated copper findings. So you get this sense of richness with this kit as well, this sense of maturity I think with this kit, which without these findings I don't think you'd get. There's 115 of these findings in total. I love them. Look how well they work with the gemstones. They give it a really beautiful vintage quality, don't they? And a richness. Absolutely awesome. With the pink wire as well. Just pop that there, just so you get a chance to see all the kind of qualities together. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Now, we're going to do something really special with this kit today. We're actually going to give you a price slash with this kit. For everything you've got here today, you should be paying over £42, £42 and 10p for everything here separately. And at 9 AM tomorrow morning, if you come in and get all of these elements from this kit, if there are any of them available, it's going to cost you £42, 10p. This is the price we were going to offer you this kit at today. £24.95p. We are going to give you 50% off that original price of £40 odd. £21 5p. Done. That's a 50% reduction as to what this would cost you if you bought everything individually on our website from Jewellery Maker tomorrow morning after 9 AM. £21 and 5p. Now, again, Janet has done this kit so much justice with the jewellery. Because of the wire, it has allowed her to make loads of pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery. Let's go and have a look at the pieces that she's made. Now, Janet, thoughts on this kit?
Well, when I opened it, I saw the amethyst and the pearls, and and the wire. It was a dream. Again, and last week I said I'd top the kits, I'd have my 3 favourite kits.
Yeah.
And then again, it's happened again. They're just absolutely...
They just get better and better and better, don't they?
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And and having the 3 gauges of wire is really useful. Yeah, so it allowed me to do that, really.
Now, Janet has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of jewellery. Did you have much left over?
Yep. I've got wire left.
Loads of wire left.
Got lots of wire left.
Yeah.
And I've got some findings left. Oh, and I've got a ring in there that I forgot about.
Oh, this old thing. Blimey. That's another
About
ring.
that one.
11 pieces of jewellery Janet's made.
Yes, sorry about that.
That's all right, Libby.
Stick that in there. And yes, so I've got findings left. Lots of head pins left because I used the wire. And yeah, some wire left. So, and this.
And that as
which
well.
I'm going to use. Yeah, so I've got all that left.
So all of this is left.
Yeah.
Now that's enough for another couple of pieces of jewellery in there, absolutely 100%. You've got an entire wire work piece with no gemstones in there at all if you want. £21 and 5p. For the 10 pieces of jewellery that she's made here, it's actually 11 pieces, that works out to less than £2 a piece. Now, what I love so much about the jewellery that you've made from this kit, Janet, is the fact that especially with these pieces here, these end few pieces, I think there's a real air of sophistication with the pearls and the findings. I think if we'd have put silver findings with this, it might have been a bit too light. Do you understand what I'm
I think having the rose gold in there just gives it that luxurious feel to it. So it sort of takes it up a step, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
And so what I wanted to do was create something that would sort of appeal to a wide range of age groups, really.
Definitely.
So like you say, at that end you've got the elegant, sort of more sophisticated pieces.
Yeah.
And then as you come further over, then you've got the more sort of fun, sort of floral and...
I think you've got a perfect kit here for a mother and daughter, or for that kind of age range. I think you've got something in here for absolutely all age ranges. I love what you've done with this wire. Look at this piece here. I mean, that could be a beautiful fascinator. Janet's made it into the most delicious necklace. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like a poppy, isn't it, in the centre there? Really, really beautiful. Look at that wire work. Look at the beautiful moonstone that she's used as well.
But the amethysts are lovely because they're the wheel shape. For me, I just drop them in sporadically in there. And if you just put some a little spiral on or a head pin through, you can just wrap them onto things. So they're really, really beautiful.
They are so sweet. There's a couple of pieces where you haven't used any gemstones at all. These couple of pieces, actually we're going to be seeing a demo doing this in just a few seconds, this section in the earrings and this section in the necklace as well. And then, of course,
it just gives a more contemporary feel to the kit as well. Then, so you go across lots of different,
genres.
Yes, that's the word.
Yeah, and then of course you've made your rings here. There's some lovely wire wrapped earrings here, which I just think are so much fun. These are gorgeous, beautiful wire wrapped earrings. And then on the end here, a lovely wire work and gemstone and chain necklace as well, which works so well with that gorgeous rose gold plated copper chain. Now, Devil-wise, we're going to be seeing that kind of contemporary wire work feature, aren't we?
Yeah.
How did you make them?
I used my bail making pliers, my new bail making pliers, which I got last week. But you can use anything. If you've got 3 or 4 different shapes, like you've got a pencil or a pen or something, if you've got a couple of different sizes, diameters, you can do it with that. It's it's not essential to have them. So it's a lot easier.
Well, that's good to know. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the bail making pliers in stock at the moment, but I can actually see on this desk the handle to the bail making pliers, the round nose pliers there, and I'm sure there'll be a pen or a pencil or something like that as well. Janet's right. If you've got bits and pieces around the home, whether it's a pen, whether it's a pencil. Oh, there you are.
Shall we do it without the bail nose to show how easy it is?
Let's go for it.
Just find a few sizes. A few little sizes. I've got my trusty little...
I like it.
Hammer. And we could use the...
Lovely.
Should we give a go on that?
3 random objects to create this incredible design. Go on
I shall put my trusty bail makers
it.
away. Oh, gutted now.
How good a guest designer is Janet?
Okay.
Here we go.
So, I probably don't need this much. I'll cut a bit off so I don't want to poke you in the eye.
Or do you?
Well, maybe, but
Keep me in check.
not on it. So what I did is simply, well, I didn't do this, but we're doing it now. Take an object and wrap it around, or if you've got the bell nose bell makers, just use the larger one. So you've got one loop, and then take another size. If we go for sort of this here, wrap it around, and then bring it back on itself. And then what you can do is is roll that then towards the other shape.
That's how you get the tight loops together.
Yeah. Wrap it towards the other shape, so you've got that one. And then we'll go for another size. We'll go with this one.
The top to a nail varnish bottle.
Yes. And then again.
I know Gemma Crow used to use bits of Lego to wire wrap around. I remember she used to do that to kind of create those frames.
So there you go with that one. So you've got that sort of shape. And then what you can do is sort of, let's have a look, put that in there, move them around so that they're not sort of sitting next to each other, sort of in a straight line. Let's put that back in, and that way. So you've got that.
The wire will take it, won't it? That's really awesome.
And then if we go in again here, and wrap it around, and then bring it to about there.
You could make a lovely kind of chain style necklace out of this, couldn't you?
So you could make, actually, like you say, chain links with that, and have that all the way up the neckline. And then for this one, if we just put that in and bring the wire round to about there, and then again use maybe this just to do a smaller one.
Lovely.
So it shows that you know, it is easier, I won't lie, for me it's a lot easier to use these.
To use your bell nose pliers,
because
your bell pliers.
Yeah. But it can be done without, you know, you don't have to. There you go.
That's awesome.
It depends how far you want to go. And then when you've finished, what I actually did when I finished is just cut off a section there, and then took the round nose pliers and just made a loop. So there was no sort of loose ends.
Yeah.
And then just sort of roll that around, just so incorporate that into the design.
Yeah.
And then at the top, did exactly the same, and then just dropped on, there you go. Just make a bigger loop on the top, like that. And then all I did was dropped on a, whatchamacallit?
Jump ring?
That's the word. There you go. So that then could be a pendant or earrings. But you can do whatever combination that you want, whatever size you want. And if you want to, you can just sort of, I wouldn't hammer it because they're crossing over, but I use my wire whacker and perhaps give it just a little bit of a whack just to sort of secure those wires into place. And there it is. And it just makes a really fun contemporary sort of design that you can, you know, you can embellish that. You could put gemstones in the middle of it. You could use it as links. You could put it as a centre of a bracelet.
How did you get the earrings to be symmetrical? Are they symmetrical?
Yeah,
they are.
That's sort of, but again, that was because I used the bell. What I did, I made one pair and then just put them down and just sort of mirrored them. Just did them by eye, really.
Yeah.
And then you can sort of manipulate them into place just by sort of moving that loop up and down a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. You can still tweak them after you've made that kind of basic design.
Yeah.
You can move them around.
Yeah, but you can then put that on chain. You could use that as a centre of a bib.
Yeah, that's a nice
You could
idea.
use it at the centre of a bracelet.
Yeah, lovely.
You can do whatever you want with that, really.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So it's just a not easy technique that you can move on really to something else.
Isn't that lovely? Lovely kit, this one. £21 and 5p for everything here. Absolutely gorgeous, with all of that wire, with all of your findings, with all of your gorgeous genuine gemstones. Carol from Gloucestershire. Morning, ladies. Woke up in a bad mood this morning. Oh, then watch JM. You never fail to make me laugh. You should be available on the NHS as a tonic. We'd get into all sorts of trouble though, wouldn't we? We really would do. I think we can get away with quite a lot, because we're kind of quite high up on the Sky listings, aren't we? Love George Clooney.
Oh, George Clooney.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
I don't know, who's Ryan Reynolds?
He's an actor. Bradley Cooper, though, I'm with you.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper. But Gerard Butler, all-time favourite.
Have you seen Limitless? Have you seen the movie Limitless?
Yes.
Very good. Bradley Cooper in that. Hat the Trap! He's gorgeous. Louise from Greater Manchester. Morning, glorious, crazy Carol. Oh, thank you. I'm with you on Robert Downey Jr. But given the choice, it would have to be Hugh Jackman. Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
He's gorgeous, isn't he? Have you seen Wolverine?
Oh, yeah.
So many beautiful men out there, aren't there? This is dreadful.
So little time.
If it was a show with two male presenters talking about women, I think they'd get into trouble, wouldn't they? I think that's terrible. Is it right that we're kind of getting texting about? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it? It's harmless.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for that, Janet.
No problem.
I'm going to head back over here. That was a proper mum walk, that was. Now, which one, sorry, sweetie? This thing here. Ooh! Check out. Does it look like I'm wearing it? No, it doesn't, does it? No. Johnny Depp. Nice. Nice. Only as Jack Sparrow. Oh no, I like Johnny Depp. I do like Johnny Depp. He's a bit kind of, he's gone a bit too far with the whole kind of artistic kind of look though, don't you think? It's gone a bit too far. Sammy Guest Designer. Morning, lovely ladies. Johnny Depp, please. I do a guest designer inspiration with him any day. Yeah, do you know what? I think he's taking it a bit too far. He's taking it a bit too far. To say I've met Johnny Depp would be untrue. I have been in the same room as him.
Have you?
Yeah. I was working for a catering company, and we did the after show party for Sweeney Todd, which was held at I think it was the court, the Royal Court, the something Justice Courts or whatever it is in London, and there were three of us. Well, there were loads and loads of people who were involved in the film who were all being served drinks and canapes and all that kind of stuff. Then there were three of us who were allowed into this little area where there was Tim Burton and Helena Bonham Carter and Alan Rickman and Johnny Depp all drinking and kind of eating nibbles on their own, and like in this one little room. And I got to serve wine, and Johnny Depp was drinking his own wine. I got very close to Alan Rickman.
I like
kind of
Alan
stood
Rickman.
and held a bottle of something, pretending I was doing some work, and kind of looked at Johnny Depp. It was all very dim lighting, though. He is seriously beautiful, isn't he?
That they've got to be penned up, you know.
I don't know if they're being penned up out of their choice, or in case they get mauled, or I don't know. I thought it was a bit weird though how Johnny Depp was drinking his own wine. He didn't want the wine that we were serving. Is that a bit strange? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Horses for courses. Anyway, he's beautiful. Right, so is this. Colour Pop. Colour Pop! Yeah, Colour Pop. This is really, really, really bright. Proper Colour Pop. Yes, Kim, actually, this is actually a very aptly named bundle, other than the beautifully British one you did yesterday, which was meant to be red, white and blue, and it was kind of pink, silver and grey. It wasn't anywhere near, it wasn't close at all, Kim. This is definitely Colour Pop. We were talking a little bit earlier on about colour popping, especially with Janet's challenge today. Colour popping. Janet, can you explain what a colour pop is? What is colour popping? What is colour popping? What is colour blocking? What does that mean?
Well, in my opinion, it's if I'm making a piece, maybe I'm using some black gemstones or some black wire or something, and then to put a pop of colour in would be to put something like this, so that it sort of does what it says on the tin. It sort of pops out at you.
And what about colour blocking?
Colour blocking for me would be with that. excuse me. With it's sort of like taking all different shades of one colour, maybe.
Right.
Of sort of blues. If you're sort of colour blocking, you would. That's my opinion of it.
You can clash colours. I know that.
Yeah.
So you could clash the green and the pink. That would be colour clashing, colour blocking, wouldn't it? Those two colours there, definitely.
Yeah.
It is very, very popular at the moment. There's lots of colour blocking being used at the moment. Do you remember when Cheryl Cole wore that outfit, which was orange and purple? And everyone was saying, what is she wearing? And then the year later, everyone was like, yeah, orange and purple really work. It's one of those things. You can graduate colours, you can pop with these colours, which is exactly what Janet was describing there, putting these with blacks or greys or white, and this little injection of colour is really going to strike out. If you do want to graduate those colours, like Janet also highlighted, I cannot stress enough, this bundle isn't just about bright candy colours. It can be about making something very, very sophisticated, really beautifully sophisticated, because what you're going to be getting here is a very, very bright strand. The other two strands, though, are a lot more blush. This is all crackled quartz, so what this basically is quartz of a very high quality, which is heated up to a very high temperature, then cooled down into ice, cooled down by plunging it into ice cold solution, and it forms a texture, a crackle within the gemstone. So the surface of the gemstone is very smooth because they've been highly polished, but the inside of the gemstone has got a crackled quality. Notice how the two larger strands are much more subtle in colour than the smaller strand next to it. So you've got the opportunity to graduate these colours. You're getting kind of russet tones in here and sage greens, whereas here you're going to be getting bright orange and bright green. So you can graduate those colours, a little bit like Janet was describing a few seconds ago. 3 strands of genuine opportunities to colour block, to colour pop, to graduate those colours and sizes and qualities. The price point for these 3 strands is awesome. You should be paying almost £20. I actually think £20 for these 3 strands is an absolute bargain. That will work out for around about £6 a strand, there or thereabouts. I think that is an absolute bargain for gemstones of this kind of quality. It's not going to be that price though. No, here's your deal. £14.95p. That's just under £5 a strand. And again, just like the last kit, I think there are gemstones in here suitable for kids, great for kids to work with and make stretchy bracelets out of, use with their loom bands. Also, I think you've got gemstones in here which I would love to use, which I know I would wear, my mum would wear, my grandma would wear. So I think you've got tones and qualities in here for absolutely everyone. Something which will suit any kind of age range. Really, really awesome bundle, this one. Hundreds upon hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones here. And I think that crackle adds just that little bit, it certainly adds that bit of depth, adds that bit of sparkle. You're loving these, you're going crazy over these today. Well done. Look at that one there, isn't that gorgeous? That will go so well with the aquamarine we had in the first kit, wouldn't it? Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. Look at this red one here. Ooh. Gorgeous quality. Well done to all of you coming through to get that. Let's see you in a few seconds over at the Wall of Fame. Ooh! Ah, nice camera move time. Do you want to do it again?
Oh,
yeah, go on then. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready, 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 ready. I like that. Number 38. This is absolutely beautiful. This is lovely. Is this handmade? From Maria in London. Hello, Jewellery Maker. I haven't sent in much recently for the Wall of Fame as I've been so busy with summer holiday capers and customer orders. This is one of those. The customer who wanted a piece to represent her family but also wanted to be able to wear it in different ways. So together we came up with this 5-in-1 necklace, wow, which includes a fine silver star with embedded green CZ stone. Isn't that gorgeous? Engraved on the reverse and gemstone charms of rough cut diamonds, amethyst, emeralds, all hung on a sterling silver chain. I hope she likes it, and I hope you do too. Do you know what? I think that's absolutely beautiful. I wonder if diamonds, emerald, and is it the amethyst are birthstones of her family. I wonder. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Number 38. Well done. Best of luck. Stunning.
Beautiful, aren't they? This is number 39. How beautiful is that labradorite? That is absolutely stunning. This is from Andrina in Hinckley.
Wow.
Look at that. The photography's picked that up beautifully, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And Andrina says, hi to all at JM. Here is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. I recently purchased the labradorite cabochons from JM and they are beautiful. Each one different, but the colours range from golden to soft bronzes, copper tones, blues and hints of purple. One looks to have pinfire blues similar to opals.
Oh, wow.
The bronze wire enhances the cabochons really well, and I thought you might like to see how strong the colour shows. Usually the photo does not do the stones justice. Still learning and trying new skills, thanks to you all. And that's from Andrina in Hinckley. Isn't that beautiful?
I love that piece of jewellery. Looks kind of Native American, doesn't it?
And that stone, that centre stone.
The labradorite is amazing.
It is stunning. The quality of labradorite is just amazing.
That's such an awesome piece of jewellery. Love that. Absolutely love that. I've got number 40 here, which has been sent in by Lynn, who says, to all at Jewellery Maker and my fellow waffers, this 3-piece set is made with lovely clear quartz and corner drilled crackled quartz cubes. Easy for me to say, hope it is for you. I have made a few pieces of jewellery with clear quartz. It goes with anything. That's a lovely, lovely suite of jewellery, that one. And again, you'll be able to wear that with absolutely anything. That is stunning. Thanks a lot for that, Lynn. Best of luck. Lovely.
And this is number 41. This is really lovely. And this is from Belinda in Buckinghamshire. And Belinda says, here is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. It's a simple wirework pendant made with JM silver wire and quartz rounds from a matrix box. I use these colours to go with the tribal print dress I have, but I've worn it to work with a simple outfit, and it really pops. I use a traditional African wire weaving technique for the first time, so need a bit more practice to perfect it. Well, I think it looks pretty good.
It's beautiful.
To perfect it on some more elaborate pieces in future. I was also my first wire work bail, and thanks to Laura Binding for the inspirational demos on that. Well, that bail looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah, it's stunning.
I really like that with the blacks, and again, as we say, the colour popping. Yeah, perfect.
And that is, as you say, it looks great with the kind of Aztec prints and the kind of tribal prints that are about at the minute. It just looks great. This is extraordinary. I don't know how on earth this has been made. It's amazing. Number 42, it's been sent in by Wendy, who's in Workshop, who says, hi to all my JM lovelies. Hope you're all well. I love watching the shows with all your guest designers that inspire me in different designs. I learn something new from every show. Thank you. I was inspired by the Lace and Feathers show that I just had to have a go. So here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. 2 different pieces. I used lace from my stash. All pearls, moonstone and silver beads were purchased from Jewellery Maker. Very best wishes and good luck to everyone who enters the Wall of Fame. Love from Wendy. Wendy, that is absolutely amazing. Those pieces are just beautiful, aren't they, Janet? They're gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
You are so clever, Wendy. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Love
Best of
those.
luck to you, my darling. You're number 42. Best of luck. Now, Ruby coming up at midday today. It is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be coming up about midday. We've had a couple of people texting and asking about this. It's coming up at midday today. And if you want to enter the Wall of Fame, here's a few details about how you can do it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck! We've teamed up with Make and Sell Jewellery magazine to offer our customers an exclusive promotion. From the 4th to the 8th of August, we're giving you the chance to get a 6-month subscription to Make and Sell Jewellery magazine for just $19.99, saving a massive 33%. Simply go to the website or call 01795 414 964 and quote the discount code JMOffer. Terms and conditions apply. Please see the website for more details. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible.
Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company.
Tune in to Designer Inspiration on Wednesday the 13th of August for our last ever Jewel Enamel show. All stock must go, so we'll be doing some crazy low prices. Make sure you don't miss it because this time you really will miss out.
Apparently there's a beer festival in Worcester this weekend. Yeah, you going tomorrow, Tom?
Yep.
Nice. What do you so you like pale ale?
Yeah.
Pale ale. I like cider too. Do you like sweet cider, Claire, or dry cider? Sweet cider. I like quite dry cider. Do you like cider or ale or anything like that, Janet?
Cider. I love cider.
What kind of cider do you like?
And
Just give me the cider. I don't like it too fizzy or too cold.
A nice still cloudy one.
Still cloudy cider, yes.
Oh, yeah.
There's a really good one in the Cotswolds. I think it's called the Cotswolds Cider Company. I think that's what it's called. And it's absolutely delicious. It's cloudy and it's still and it's quite pale. It's beautiful. And it's not cold. I can't stand cold cider. Like, you know, the ones people have with pints of ice and oh. Anyway, we've got some amazing wire. Yeah, we're just talking about booze and men today. Tom, who's your heartthrob?
My heartthrob?
Yeah.
I always had a thing for that girl who was in Underworld.
The girl who was in Underworld.
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale. She's beautiful. Kate Beckinsale is absolutely gorgeous. She is stunning. She was in Pearl Harbor as well, wasn't she? Is it Kate Beckinsale? Yeah. She's absolutely gorgeous. Amelia, who's your heartthrob? Mila Kunis. Beautiful. Lovely eyes. Lovely eyes. They've all got these heartthrobs. We've all got these heartthrobs. We've got a text in from... Oh, what's happened to my glasses? See if that's better. Not really. Helen from South Yorkshire. Good morning, ladies. Loving the show and the fab jewellery. My yummy celebrity is Liam Neeson. Oh, watched him the other night in Taken. Just gorgeous. He's not doing bad, is he? He's absolutely gorgeous, isn't he? How old is Liam Neeson? Who's what?
Kim said 4,000.
4,000? I don't think he's 4,000, Kim. I think he might be in his late 50s or early 60s. 1952 he was born, so he is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 62. Well done, thanks for working that out for me. 62 years old. That's amazing. He is looking really good for 62, isn't he? And he does all his own stunts, apparently. Yeah, all his own stunts. Taken. I will hunt you, I will find you, and I will kill you. Have you seen Taken? It's amazing. It's a really short movie, isn't it? Really short. Have you seen Taken?
Yeah.
Really short movie. Taken 2, not so good. Not so good. I didn't like the fact he got back together with his wife, you know, in Taken 2.
I didn't like Taken 1.
You didn't like Taken 1? What?
Person, I did not like it.
Kaz, what is wrong with Get Out? Get Out! Taken, if you get a chance to see Taken, it's like high octane. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. It's a bit like the Bourne movies, but condensed.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon? You're a fan of Matt Damon? You're a fan of Matt Damon? He is gorgeous, isn't he, Matt Damon? Whew! Like I said, talking about celebrities we fancy all day. Really good. Right, Wire deal, everyone. Check out the Wire. Wire, should you come in for this deal today? Why oh Wire? Because you're going to be making a saving, because it's absolutely incredible, because you've got all of your essential gauges. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? It means you are going to be getting deep orange 0.25mm gauge wire. Never seen this coloured wire before. Lovely, really like it. 10 metres of that. You're then going to be getting, oh, here we go. I've got to do it in order now, haven't I? Where's the 4? There it is. 10 meters of your pink 0.4 millimeter gauge wire. You're then going to be getting 10 meters of your 0.6 millimeter gauge turquoise coloured copper wire. You're then going to be getting 10 meters of your 0.8 millimeter gauge chartreuse coloured copper wire. Chartreuse. You're then going to be getting 10 meters of your 1 mil gauge gold coloured copper wire. You're then going to be getting 10 meters of your 1.25 millimeter gauge copper wire, and won't fit on the screen. Won't fit on the screen. 10 meters of your 1.5 mil gauge chocolate antique bronze coloured copper wire. All of the gauges of wire we can offer you here on Jewellery Maker, they are here. They're all here. They're all here. 1.5, 1.25, 1, 0.8, 0.6, 0.4 and 0.25 millimeter gauge wires. They're all here. 10 meters of each. Oh my word. This should be £37.15p. Is it going to be £37.15p today? No. No. Okay, £37.14p. We were going to do it for £25 for all of this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 metres of wire here. We were going to do it for £25. Not anymore. Nope. We're going to go lower. We are going to go lower. 0.25, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 0.1, 1.25, 1.5 mil gauge wires. 10 metres of each. Not £25. Here's your price. How about £2.50 a reel? What? Yeah. £2.50 a reel, £2.50 a reel, £17.50p. I tell you something, Janet. If you're ever looking for the ultimate wire work bundle, I think Amelia's going to ask you if you want a cup of tea or not. Yes, please. Yes, please. Cup of tea. Yeah, cup of tea. Yeah, cup of tea. Cup of tea. Yeah, cup of tea. It's like, I love the way we're all really embarrassed about being asked if you want tea. Must do it off mic, off camera. We don't drink tea here. Are you having a cup of tea or coffee?
Tea.
Tea. 2 sugars?
1.
1 sugar. Milk?
Yes.
There you go, that's how Janet takes her tea. We're not closet tea drinkers here. So every single gauge, Janet, if there was ever a bundle to come in and get to help you experience what all these different gauges of wire are for, what they're most useful for, how they differ, this is the bundle, isn't it?
Well, if you're starting out, then it's perfect because you get a chance to sort of experiment with each different gauge.
Absolutely.
And if you're already advanced in your wire work, it's a chance to add to your stash.
Definitely.
Because as we said before about colour blocking, you know, if you're making a piece of wire work, maybe you've got a turquoise wire frame or something.
Yeah.
Putting the orange with that, and that would look really, really stunning then, wouldn't it? So
definitely.
You know, so it covers everybody at their whatever stage you're at in your wire work journey. I think.
I definitely agree with that. I don't think I've ever bought your wire work bundle where every single gauge of wire is represented. From 0.25, which is the finest wire we can offer you, all the way through 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1 mil, 1.25 and 1.5 mil gauge wires. Absolutely every single gauge of wire we can offer you here at Jewellery Maker, you're getting 10 metres of each. How awesome is that? I think that's brilliant. Well done. £17.50. That works out to £2.50 a reel. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, it just gives you a chance to just add to your stash, as Janet said. And if you're brand new to wire work, if you're brand new to jewellery making, it's costing £2.50 a reel. It's not going to break the bank, is it? No. They look really nice together, actually, don't they? Getting some precious metal tones in there as well. Lovely. Right, now, how about last in stock for one of the most awesome strands. For one of the most awesome strands of gemstones I've ever bought you on Jewellery Maker. I think this is, I think I launched this strand when it was brand new. It has been bought to you a couple of times, but I think I launched it when it was brand new. There is a gemstone out there for everyone, and ametrine seems to captivate the imagination of almost everyone I've ever come across, whether it's guest designers, whether it's other presenters and producers, from watching some of our big shows on our sister channels, Gems TV, for instance. We have big weekends, we have big theme shows, we have a Tanzanite hour, or we have a diamond hour, or we have a Hunan Peridot hour, or we have things like Anahi ametrine hours. And the thing about shopping telly is I can watch one of our other channels and I can tell if it's a genuinely busy hour. I can tell, if things are selling out. You can tell, things are selling out. Everyone's getting very excited. Price points are going really low. Ametrine hours, be it on our outlet channel, be it on Rox TV, which is our American-based channel, be it on Gems TV. Ametrine hours, whenever I see ametrine themed hours, I know it's always going to be a really, really busy hour. You can see the list of names, collectors coming through. I think it's a gemstone which appeals to lots of different people from all walks of life, whether you're a serious gem collector, whether you're into myth and legend and the interesting stories behind gemstones, or whether you just love the way a gemstone looks. What we've done with this strand of ametrine is nothing short of a miracle. It is the biggest strand of ametrine I've ever bought you. This is the moment when amethyst and citrine become one. They become one gemstone. Ametrine. On first glance, I think we can all identify it as a really pretty strand of ametrine. Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, stunning. This is very, very close to being a briolette cut strand. It's only actually when you start to hold these gemstones up and you start to look round this strand that you actually realise, actually these ametrines aren't effectively flat drops. Look at how fat and three-dimensional they are. That gemstone there is one of the biggest single faceted drops I have ever bought you. Have you ever seen drops that big? Can you imagine how long it's taken to facet that one gemstone? We've got ametrine pieces of jewellery set into 18 karat gold on our sister channels, and I don't reckon I've ever seen a piece of ametrine that big before. We've got ametrine on our sister channels that easily sell for triple figures. It's a natural, genuine gemstone, only from one place in the world, a mine that's run by a lady over in Bolivia, and an astonishing quality. If you want a chance to come in and get the single biggest strand of ametrine I've ever bought you, and one of the single biggest ametrines per carat, this carat weight gemstone here, I don't think I've ever bought you a gemstone so big, an ametrine that is so big. It is absolutely extraordinary, and it's so rare as well. Just one of these in a pendant, I think you would have to sell that single pendant. You would have to sell it for £35, £40. You'd have to. I would only set to ametrine with precious metal. I would only sell it to a serious gem collector. You know, you don't want to do this gemstone a disservice at all. You are getting over a dozen gemstones. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did beg your pardon, 11 gemstones on this particular strand. You're going to be getting approximately 11 gemstones on your strand. This is serious. This is serious gem quality. This is actually where you get that perfect crossover point of our channels here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. We do offer you lots of bead quality gemstones here on Jewellery Maker, and I think bead quality gemstones definitely have a place, certainly in jewellery making. Not all of our gemstones can be gem quality, if you get my catch my drift. Gemstones that we would necessarily use over on Gems TV, just purely because to give you a strand of gem quality ametrine every single day of the week would be very, very expensive indeed. This is one of those rare strands though, where gem quality gemstones, tick. Unbelievable, effectively custom cutting a gemstone strand, tick. Huge carat weight, tick. Incredible price point for natural rarity, tick. Please don't let this price point fool you into thinking that this is what this strand is worth, because I do not believe that this is what this strand is worth. And if I had it my way, This strand would be, oh, I don't know, for 11 gemstones, it would have to be 60, 70 pounds, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. I honestly don't think this strand is worth $27.95. Honestly, it is worth way over that. We've got the last few in stock. What you could sell each one of these for, considering it's a natural genuine gemstone that probably started forming around about the end of the last Jurassic era. So we're talking 50, 60 million years ago. Predating the dinosaurs in a lot of cases. You are looking at a gemstone quality which is unparalleled and is considered by many gem experts to be a true rarity. Amazing quality there, $27.95. Treat. Wonderful. Now, how about a brand new strand? Now, is it this one here? Janet?
Yeah?
I'm going to ask your opinion.
Okay.
And you better get this right.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Good cup of tea, Amelia. Thanks, lovey. Amazing cup of tea. What colour do you reckon this is? Ignore what it says on the screen. What colour do you think this is?
To me, it looks like a really dusky pink.
Thank you. Yes. I said this the other day.
Like a vintage pink.
Yeah. It's pink, isn't it?
To me, it is.
Yeah. It's peach moonstone. We had a strand of moonstone not too dissimilar to this the other day, and it was described as peach moonstone. I'm not trying to say it's not peach moonstone. It is peach moonstone. Yeah, that is what this strand is. I don't think that colour's peach though. For me, this is pink. This is dusty pink. As Janet's quite rightly said, it's a vintage pink. Loads and loads of lots of clothing around at the minute, things like nail polish, even hair dyes as well. A lovely Kerry who works on Jewellery Maker as a tech op, she's got the most beautiful pink coloured hair, and there are strands of there are kind of moments in their hair which are kind of dusty pink as well. I really believe in this shade of pink. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's a kind of shade of pink that you do see a lot in vintage style weddings. This is the kind of pink you see in peonies and really beautiful, soft, gentle pinks that you see in roses. This isn't a Barbie pink. It's not a hot pink. It's not a fuchsia pink. It's a really soft, gentle, dusty, vintage pink. Now, it works particularly well with rose gold findings. It works very well with peaches and smoky quartz kind of tones and clear quartz. It also works very well with the that kind of aquamarine quality we had earlier on, that kind of beautiful baby blue quality. It is, at the end of the day, it is peach moonstone. But don't you think it looks like Galilean morganite, Maui kunzite, even a bit sunstone-ish? Because it is moonstone, you are going to be getting that gorgeous white schiller going through these gemstones, which is just, it is unmistakably moonstone, isn't it? 1,000,000,000%, yeah. But it's interesting to see that Janet also is identifying this as more of a dusty pink than a peach. It's just an interesting point. You get this gemstone for whatever reason you want. The deal for this strand is amazing. I remember strands of peach moonstone when the Late Show first started. We had about half a dozen we had more than half a dozen in stock, but selling a strand of peach moonstone that was definitely peach, and I think it was £30 for the strand. This strand today, under 20, under 10, £7.95p. Is this the most unusual strand of moonstone you've ever seen in your life? Described as peach moonstone, I think it's more of a pink moonstone, and I'm so glad that Janet agrees with me. It's lovely, and it is that vintage shade, isn't it, Janet?
Definitely. It's really pretty.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
I'm not a huge pink person. I don't wear a lot of pink at all. I definitely wear this shade of pink though.
Yeah, because it's that really delicate, dusky pink. Like you say, that vintage pink.
Definitely.
Beautiful, beautiful with pearls.
Antique bronze findings maybe.
Yeah,
even with rose gold findings it would look great, wouldn't it?
Stunning.
Yeah, stunning. And do you know what? Because it's got kind of nude and kind of flesh tones in it, it will work with pretty much any skin tone, hair colour, eye colour. Can I pop it up to my neckline, please? Thanks. See, look at that. It's lovely. It kind of blends in beautifully. Isn't that lovely? Really love that. Blends in enough to kind of suit any skin tone, but you can also see it against the skin. Unlike, have you ever seen, sorry, this is going totally off the point now. Have you ever seen, you know they do Dancing on Ice? And they wear kind of flesh coloured tights, which aren't really flesh coloured, they're kind of like an orange colour, aren't they? And then they make their ice skates kind of flesh coloured as well. It looks ever so strange, doesn't it? It looks like they've got massive feet with like blades on the bottom. You ever noticed that? It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Or have you ever seen anyone wearing something that's so flesh coloured you actually think that they're naked from the waist down? They're actually wearing flesh coloured leggings. Ever so strange, isn't it? These aren't that kind of flesh colour. That's not what I'm saying. It's not like you're not wearing anything, but what I mean is it's got those kind of nude tones in there, which means it's going to really complement any skin tone, but you're definitely going to see it against the skin. Thank goodness for that. And it's got that beautiful white shiller going all the way through, of course, because it is Moonstone. Isn't that delish? $7.95 as well. Bargain, bargain, bargain price point. Well done, my loves. Gorgeous. Sorry, what was that, sweetie? Oh, yeah, brilliant. This one here. What is this, by the way? Why is there a torch on the desk? Why is there a torch on the desk? In case there's a power cut? Wow, that's you're going to see a lot with that. Whoa! Shield your eyes, everyone at home. Shield your eyes, everyone at home. Woo! Do Morse code? Does anyone know Morse code? Dot, dot, dash, dash, dot, dot, dash, whatever it is.
No.
Semaphore? That's the one with the flags, isn't it? I should do that. I've got really long arms. Anyway, that's about my arms and the length of them. Steady. Right, we've got a wire bundle here. In a cheeky mood today.
Tiki, 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 tiki.
So, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of wire. Ah, brilliant. This is all 0.6. Brilliant. Janet?
Yes?
0.6mm gauge wire. Yes or no?
Love it.
What do you love about it, Janet?
It's really, really versatile. If you want to make a frame with it, you can twist it, so you can double up the gauge.
Ah.
If you want to make findings, you can use it to make findings. You can make earring findings.
Make earring findings and jump rings out of this?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, brilliant.
Just lots. You can do wrap loops with them. You can do anything with them. So if I had only one gauge to pick, I could only have one gauge forever. It would be a 0.6.
Forever and ever.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's funny, isn't it? Whenever I speak to guest designers about kind of the most useful gauges of wire that they have, they either pick 0.6 or 0.8mm gauge wire. There is this total versatility with 0.6mm gauge wire. I'll see whether I can get some off the reel actually, without it unravelling and catch him in the eye, like it normally does. I'm a beginner when it comes to jewellery making. Yes, it's lovely. You can twist two lots together and you effectively get a 1.2mm gauge wire. Twisting two colours together looks really great as well. If you want to twist together the chartreuse and maybe the copper colour, that looks great together. Really, really lovely. It's very, very pliable, obviously. And as Janet said, you can start to make your own jump rings, your own findings, your own clasps out of this as well. You can. It's the right kind of gauge to work hard on as well, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you can hammer it. But if I make earring findings with 0.6, I always hammer the little bend part of the earring.
Okay.
It sort of flattens it, but it strengthens it as well.
Ah, cool. Okay, brilliant. Now you've got 60 metres of wire here, getting 10 metres in each one of these spools. So 10 metres in all of these spools. So you're going to be getting 10 metres in the copper, in the navy blue, in the chartreuse, in the turquoise, in the fuchsia, and in the pink as well. It's all 0.6mm in gauge. You should be paying today almost £21 today. You're not paying £21 today. You're not paying almost £21 today. Can we pay less than 20, please? Yay! £14.95p. That's less than £15 for 60 metres of wire. Brilliant. If you are looking for what is widely considered to be probably the most versatile gauge of wire, and you want to get a bundle of it, this is the one to get. We've offered you a bundle with every single gauge of wire in. Now is the time for the wire which you might find that you use the most of, or that you can use in the most varied designs. So whether you're making a frame, you can twist two lots together, whether you're going to be doing that fine wire work, whether you're going to be making jump rings or your own findings. What are you doing, Kim? It's normally about 12:15 we start getting deals like this. I know. It's actually 12:45. and we're doing deals like this. £12. It's because it's almost the weekend. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Because it's almost the weekend. £12 for 60 metres of 0.6mm gauge wire. Absolutely amazing. What combos do you like? I quite like that. That's nice. Your blues. Put your green there as well. That works. That works. Oh, that's very Bollywood, that is. I like that. Got a Bollywood show on Saturday, actually, with Gemma Crow. It's going to be good fun. Navy and the pink. Yeah, navy and pink do go together. I've got a navy and pink woolly dress at home, which I love. Unfortunately, I can't wear it unless it's minus 10 degrees because it's such a hot dress. But yeah, that looks nice. Yeah. Isn't that lovely? Gorgeous combos. In fact, all those combinations work. Really lovely. £12. What does that work out to per... Oh, that's £2 per... Yeah, that's £2 per spool. Wow. All those years of private education, that was well worth it, wasn't it? How much per spool? £2 per spool, £12 for the whole deal there. 10 metres in each spool. Absolutely fantastic. And Janet said, I mean, you heard Janet say, if she had to choose any gauge of wire to use forever, it's your desert island gauge, isn't it?
0.6, yeah, definitely.
What would you take to a desert island? What would be your one thing on a desert island? Should we do that now? What would be your desert island? What would you take to a desert island? What would be your 3 things? Text in. This is going to be really interesting. My first one would be Ray Mears. I would take Ray Mears with me, so I would never. So he could help. And he's yeah. Ooh, Bear Grylls.
You can see what your island's going to be like. I want to come to your island.
Rude, Janet. I wasn't even. I'm a married woman. I wasn't even thinking that. Bear Grylls, I was. I like Bear Grylls. Do you like Bear Grylls?
Yeah.
I don't like it when he does really unnecessarily disgusting things, though, doesn't he? he drinks his own weed, doesn't he, and things like that. Did you see it when he cooked that skunk? Really not very nice. You saw that? He didn't. He climbed inside a dead camel. Oh, that's too much, isn't it? That is too much. Is his real name Bear, by the way? Is his name actually Bear? Do you think it is? It's quite attractive, isn't he? Bit too clean cut, though. Think he's called Dave? Dave Grills. It doesn't quite have the... Maybe.
It's like a cafe, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Dave Snacks on the side of the A46. Edward Michael Grills. Is that his name? Oh. Ed Grills. Nah. Bear Grylls. It does sound like some kind of a roadside calf, doesn't it? Ed Grills, half a mile. You can kind of see the sign, can't you? Hand painted, half a mile. Right. Well done, everyone. 0.6mm gauge wires there. That's great, isn't it? Well done. Right, fantastic. Where do we go now? Or this chain. Oh. Chain of Fools. This is absolutely gorgeous. Paula Bennett, find her on Facebook. She is the controller of the channel. She's head of channel. She came in and saw this chain today. Ooh, I thought she was actually going to walk out the studio with it. This is lovely. We've got multi-buys on this chain already. Have you been spotting this? Have you spot this? It's been there all morning. Yeah, yeah. Just been chilling. Just chilling. Here we go. So, a metre. More than a metre, but guaranteed a metre. Yeah, that is about a metre. Yeah. Right, okay, so aluminium chain. Great thing about aluminium, very, 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 very light. And very, 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 very strong. Yeah? Awesome. Yeah? Brilliant. What are the bonuses of having a very light and a very strong chain? Okay, well, if you want to layer, sorry, I've got an it. If you want to layer your chain pieces up, if you want to have maybe a three or four strand chain necklace or chain bracelet, you can do it. Because if the chain's very heavy and you want to make a triple or quadruple strand chain necklace or chain bracelet, you're not really going to be able to do it if the chain's heavy, because it's going to weigh too much. It's not going to be very comfortable to wear. Because it's very light, you're absolutely going to be able to do that. Okay, so if it's very light and it's very strong, how on earth am I going to get to use all of these individual links? Okay, well, it's simple. Each one of these links, can I just show you that there? You can just see, hopefully, each one of these links on this chain has got a little cut at the top. Okay, it's so simple and in fact I haven't got my pliers with me, but it's so simple and easy to open. You just open it like a door rather than opening it outwards. Open it like a door, and you can literally undo these links, link them back together, and they're going to be as good as new. Okay, perfect. So a meter of this awesome chain. Really, really fantastic links on there. You're also going to be getting another meter of chain. Here it is. Yeah, now look at this. This is like it's described as gunmetal chain, so gunmetal grey, but it's even better than gunmetal grey, because this chain here, which is slightly larger links, can you see not only how reflective it is, but can you see that kind of colour coming off it? Can you see that, the colour being reflected? It's almost like oil on water. It's like an iridescence, isn't it? It's almost like it's been mystic coated. Yeah, stunning, isn't it? Exactly the same with this aluminium chain. Each one of these links is slightly open, or it's cut so you can open and close it. Now, this chain is even bigger. This also described as gunmetal chain, which is absolutely awesome. These are really big, long oval links. Now, I just want to highlight something for you. This isn't a single link chain, as these two are. You're actually going to be getting, effectively, it's just like a triple link chain you're going to be getting here. Looks almost like a triple link chain. Can you see that mystic quality coming off this one as well? So you love it. Sorry, say again. 85, really? That's interesting. We've just been looking on a designer website, one of my favourite designers, amazing clothes designer, lovely handbags, and he has made and designed a black chain bracelet, which is for sale for £85. Is it kind of this kind of chain? £85. Say again. 104 just for the wow. You see, you can use these chains in so many different ways. Of course, to make your layered pieces, your layered bracelets, your layered necklaces. You can make them to make a strap on a handbag, on a dress, make straps on a dress, to sew onto tops, to get that kind of military style quality. I've got another strand of chain here as well. And again, it is that kind of triple link chain quality. This is jet black chain you've got here. So you've got your jet black chain. Look how beautifully it kind of twists as well, because it's not just a single link chain you're going to be getting. Can you see how it beautifully twists? I love it. I'm not entirely sure I'd do anything with this. I think I'd just link them all together and make a gorgeous piece. Because you could do, it's not actually that heavy. It really isn't that heavy. I'm going to put all these in one. Even if you just use small sections of this, and I do apologise if this clanks on my mic, but just like a small section, just up to there, and then have a single chain going around the back. Something like that could look so sophisticated if you wanted to twist it maybe. Oh, I like that, twisted. Yeah, that looks cool. Like it. Here's the deal, we're going to have to bring the price on screen. You should be paying almost £17. I think that's a nothing price for all this chain. £17? £17? What are you doing, Kim? Don't you dare. Oh my...
You can't do it again.
She's going again. I know. It's not just...
She's crazy lady.
Guest designer Frankie. Hi Carol and Janet. Great show. Fab prices, Kim. I've got this chain for steampunk. Great stuff. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Frankie, you're not helping. Kim will continue to do these kind of price points. Honestly, that is... It's not just me, is it? I was expecting this to be $17.95, around about that kind of price. Were you, Janet? That's ridiculous.
That is absolutely silly, because even if you just went to a hardware store and bought some normal chain,
good call, yeah,
you'd be paying way more than that. And look how beautiful that is compared to some old piece of chain that you would use.
So actually, you could, if you're looking for a chain to put on your bath plug, don't go to your hardware store. Get one of these. That'll look really funky. 40 chances left. And let me just highlight something. It's not just 4 meters of aluminium chain you're going to be getting here, because this chain here and this chain here, you're effectively getting a triple link chain. So you're going to be getting more. You're definitely going to be getting 4 meters of chain. You're definitely going to be getting 4 meters of chain. Definitely going to be getting more. That is absolutely wonderful. It's gone. Well done, everyone. That was a deal and a half, wasn't it? Let's see over the Wall of Fame for the last instalment today. Hey, I've got rings displayed on the ring mandrel. This is lovely. Number 43. It's from Anne. This is a mountain for this week's Wall of Fame. There is a selection of rings made from memory wire inspired by the lovely Hannah, using faceted quartz and rainbow quartz, all from Jewellery Maker. Smaller stones are from my stash and I don't know what they are. That's all right. I'm hoping for a win so I can buy the Viking knot tools, as I now have all the DVDs. I love the shows, and that's from Anne. Anne, gorgeous, lovely, simple designs there. They work. Really cute. Thank you.
And this is at 44.
This is lovely.
This is really pretty. My kind of thing this is. This is from Ali in Lincolnshire, and Ali says, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. I am a new jewellery maker and have always been a crafter. I am a Gems TV customer and have a lovely collection of beautiful gemstone jewellery. Knowing how good the gems are, I am now embarking on a new hobby. The gemstones are awesome, and I love wire work. My design is made from 1mm 0.8 wire, amethyst rounds, all from JM, and a couple of sneaky sparkly beads from my crafty stash. I am hooked and love watching the show for giggles and inspiration. Well, that is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It's lovely.
I really like that. I'd wear that.
Really, really stunning pieces today. I love the way this has been photographed, and oh my goodness me, the ruby that we've got coming up after the break, this is going to go, in this particular design will work so beautifully. Number 45, can't wait to see what the gemstones are. This is from Lisa in Nottinghamshire. Hi all, my Wall of Fame entry for this week is a necklace I made using a whole strand of fabulous faceted beer quartz drops that I got from Jewellery Maker a couple of years ago. I put them with some tiny garnet rounds and sterling silver, also from Jewellery Maker. I love the beer quartz drops so much, it's taken so long to cut this strand to make a piece of jewellery with them. I spent such a long time trying to decide what kind of design to put them in, but in the end I went for simplicity, as the gemstones speak for themselves. I hope you like it. Good luck to all who enter the Wall of Fame. I think you've made totally the right decision. I think with gemstones of this kind of calibre, just like the garnet, not the garnet, the ruby that we've got coming after the break, I think simplicity is the key. Would you agree with that, Janet?
That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's let the gemstones, they're just so beautiful. Do all the talking, really.
That's lovely. I bet you're really proud of that, Lisa. Best of luck, darling. Gorgeous. Stunning.
And this is 46, and this is a beautiful necklace. This is from Rachel in County Durham, and Rachel says, hi all at JM. This is my week's entry. It's a custom made necklace for a friend. She loves it. It's made from black agate and amethyst, connected with chain and a toggle clasp, all from JM. And that's loving the show, Rachel in County Durham. That's really pretty, isn't it? You can't actually see all the purples from the amethyst. You can just about see them, but beautiful. Wow. Gorgeous, really simple and
lovely. Lovely. Number 47 here, lovely Viking knit piece with a little tree of life charm on there. From Vicky in Horden. Hi, wonderful JM folks. Please find attached my Wall of Fame entry. It's a Viking knit bracelet made from pink 0.4mm gauge wire and a tree of life charm and 2 pink sapphires. Where are the sapphires? Oh, there they are. They're gorgeous. Everything from Jewellery Maker except the tree of life charm and the loop beads, which are from my stash. If you've never been sure of the Viking knit, go for it. It looks amazing and it's so easy to do with the Viking knit tool. Love, Vicky in Horden. Thanks a lot for that, Vicky. That's gorgeous. Yeah, the Viking knit is just, you get the most beautiful professional finish. Really, really lovely. Stunning. Now, coming up, ruby. This strand of ruby is absolute. Look at the colour. Oh my word. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous ruby. This is exactly what ruby should look like in my opinion. Absolutely wonderful. And if you want to learn a little bit more about your basic skills at Jewellery Maker, here's how you can do it.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page, where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
We've teamed up with Make and Sell Jewellery magazine to offer our customers an exclusive promotion. From the 4th to the 8th of August, we're giving you the chance to get a 6-month subscription to Make and Sell Jewellery magazine for just $19.99, saving a massive 33%. Simply go to the website or call 01795 414 964 and quote the discount code JMOffer. Terms and conditions apply. Please see the website for more details.
This has got to be, I was just talking to Kim, producer Kim, about this strand of ruby. This has got to be the biggest strand of ruby we've had on Jewellery Maker before. I mean, we're talking serious carat weight, serious size. I honestly think this is, I'm going to be really honest with you. I absolutely love ruby. Colour-wise though, if I had to choose between a songier ruby with immense clarity and natural ruby with a much deeper morello cherry colour and sacrifice the clarity, I would go for the natural ruby with the opaque quality with the morello cherry colour. I personally prefer this colour. I just think it's so decadent. It's amazing, isn't it? This incredible gemstone has come on such a huge journey. There are different locations around the world, be it Thailand, be it India, be it Africa, where you can get this incredible genuine gemstone from. It's a gemstone which has been attributed with kings, queens, nobility for many, many hundreds and thousands of years. So much so that it's become part of the fabric of our everyday lives, isn't it? Absolutely 100%. It is a gemstone which is steeped in myth and legend and history, a gemstone attributed with maharajas, with nobility, with the most opulent pieces of jewellery the world has ever seen and ever known. When you get ruby with this kind of quality, when you get ruby which doesn't necessarily have clarity, and you can clearly see the inner silks, which are basically inclusions inside ruby. When you can clearly see the inner silks inside ruby, which is exactly what you can see here, you have a chance sometimes to get what looks a little bit like schiller running through it. And I noticed earlier on today, before we went to air, that a couple of these gemstones have got that moment of shiller. Do you want to see it? Now, the only reason you're going to be able to see this is because these gemstones haven't been faceted. They're absolutely enormous. They haven't been faceted. What does that mean? What does that add to this gemstone strand? Okay. I think with a gemstone of this kind of quality, I think there's little point faceting it, because I think part of the charm of the gemstone is being able to see all of those mineral inclusions, being able to see there you go, all of that amazing quality. Now, if I just show you the largest gemstone on the strand, which is showing it beautifully here, can you see the silver light inside the gemstone there? Just there. You're not going to get loads of it because this is a strand of natural ruby, as opposed to a strand of star ruby. Now, I don't know if you've ever come across star ruby or star sapphire or star diopside before, but it's a way of releasing a quality inside gemstones which tend to be opaque, a quality of shiller, almost chatoyancy inside a gemstone, and it's called, it's a way of diffusing the gemstone and getting what looks like a 5 or 4-pronged star out of the gem. The gemstone has to be faceted and polished in a certain way to be able to attain this. But I think you're getting the beginnings of this kind of quality in this ruby. You're not going to get this kind of quality in a Songir ruby. You're not going to get this kind of quality in a ruby that has clarity. You're only really going to get this kind of shiller asterism, really is a technical term for it, inside a gemstone like ruby when it doesn't have huge amounts of clarity. I'm just seeing if I can find another one, because I'm sure I saw another one before we went to air today. It's just a really lovely, charming quality. Yeah, that one's got it. A really beautiful, lovely, charming quality that these gemstones have. This kind of gentle silver light that looks like it's coming from within the gemstone. It's really, really pretty. Now, because of this gemstone's, because of this strand's carat weight, because you're going to be getting, on this one strand, you're effectively going to be getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. You're going to be getting about 20 on this strand. It's very difficult to actually put a price point on a strand like this for me. This for me is what all ruby should look like, in my opinion. I love its depth of colour. I love the fact that it's got that opaque, solid, red quality. Now, price point wise, it's very difficult to put a price point on this, because this is unlike anything else we've bought you before. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest strand of ruby we ever dared bring you on Jewellery Maker. These have all been hand drilled. They've all been hand threaded onto this temporary beading strand. They will have all been hand polished as well. You've effectively got 10 pairs of earrings here, or 9 pairs of earrings on a huge, great big pendant. When you're working with genuine, natural ruby, one of the big 4 gemstones, one of the most prestigious gemstones that's got the most heritage of pretty much any gemstone out there, it's so difficult to attribute a price point to this. So difficult. We've got to, though. We've got to on Jewellery Maker. We've got to bring you this at a price point. We've gone as low as we possibly can, because we want to make this as accessible as possible. Have you seen qualities of ruby like this for hundreds and hundreds of pounds? Okay, well, today's your day, because this strand of ruby right here is for anyone who has ever looked at ruby jewellery before, or single gemstone rubies on the internet before, and you've seen a couple of these rubies for £100 each, or £100 for 2. Today, genuine, natural ruby for under £45. That is as low as we can possibly go. The deal we're offering you today is astonishing for the quality, for the carat weight, for the cut, and for the individual characteristics you're getting in each one of these gemstones. That is amazing, and it is entirely natural. The majority of ruby you will get nowadays on the high street that has clarity is going to be glass filled, or it's also known as Fisher filling, and it almost all would have been heated. This hasn't had any treatment applied to it at all. This is entirely natural, and it's my pleasure to be able to bring you a strand of this kind of calibre for under £45. Well done. I've got a few of you coming through on the web and the phone line to this. If you do want to multi-buy this to come in through, get 2 or 3 of these, get them home, decide which one you want to keep, send the others back, you're more than welcome to do that. That is absolutely beautiful though, isn't it? £44.95 for supreme quality. You liking this one, Janet?
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. It's just such a lovely, like you said, just a beautiful, beautiful colour.
Yeah.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make gorgeous earrings.
Oh, wouldn't it just?
Perfect.
Stunning, stunning, stunning. £44.95p. That really is as low as we can go. We wanted to make this as accessible as we possibly could. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Now, this kit is a bit special. We love experimenting here on Jewellery Maker. Experimenting with different cuts, experimenting with custom cutting gemstones. What is a custom cut gemstone? A custom cut gemstone is basically a gemstone that isn't the norm. It goes against the norm of being with Jewellery Maker beads. We're talking about anything that really isn't, anything that you might not have seen before, anything that anything that basically isn't a round or a rondelle or a wheel, anything which has got different facets applied to it. Yeah, this is really special. Okay, right. First strand that you're going to be getting as part of this kit is a strand of gorgeous clear. Is this clear quartz or rose quartz? What is this? Why did I think that was? Oh, it's. That has a. No, that's my eyes. Sorry, I thought it had a pinky tone to it then. That's definitely clear quartz, isn't it? Yeah. Clear quartz wheels you're going to be getting here. They're all nudging up against each other, which is really lovely, which means you're going to be getting dozens and dozens on the strand. Look at them all, aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful clear quartz wheels here. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now you're also going to be getting as part of this deal, genuine shaded emerald. Going from the very, very deep green through to the lighter green, back through those kind of Santa Teresina emerald colours, through to those kind of Zambian and Colombian emerald colours, Itabera colours. There's loads and loads and loads of different different shades of emerald, different shades of green represented in this one strand, isn't there? Yeah, lovely. I love the fact that actually you're getting a similar kind of look on each of these strands here. And I'll tell you why in a second. Well, no, actually, I'll tell you now. When you've got genuine gemstones in a kit, and you've got something as special as what I'm about to show you, I think it's nice that if you're going to be getting two gemstones which are very, very different, that they're around about the same size and same shape, because I wouldn't want anything to detract from what I'm about to show you. Now, lapidary isn't a Saturday job. It's not the kind of job you do on a whim. It's, a lot of people say it's a calling. A lot of people say it is a lifestyle choice. And what you tend to find in a lot of cutting houses is there may be 2, 3, maybe even 4 generations of one family working as lapidarists. It tends to be something which you pass down from generation to generation. The skill set that you acquire when you are a lapidarist is never ending. You are constantly learning, just like a barrister or a lawyer is constantly learning about laws and laws that are being passed. Lapidarists are always learning about different cuts, different ways to apply facets, more effective ways of getting the most and the maximum amount of gemstones. The gemstones I'm about to show you here have been faceted by lapidarists who are at the top of their, at the top of the tree, at the top of their vocation in life. Look at this. These stunning rose quartz, carved, faceted, concave faceted shields. Now, they're described as arrowhead shaped beads. I think that's actually a really apt description for them. They do look like arrowheads, don't they? They're wonderful. Can you see all those straight lines on the gemstone? Can you see all those kind of straight white lines? What is that? Okay, but that's called something, that's something called concave faceting, which is when you have the larger part of the gemstone that's faceted, so the sides, the flat facets, and the facets themselves are faceted, yeah? So you get kind of like a corrugated quality. You get it on the other side of the gemstone as well. They're double-sided. You get it on both sides of the gemstone. What does that achieve? What do you get? Okay, well, when you look in the gemstone, can you see, you get that almost vanishing point quality, that kind of, that vanishing point inside each one of these gemstones. That is because you get a concave faceted quality gemstone. Not applied to many gemstones at all. It's actually very risky to apply this to a lot of gemstones because it tends to go against the grain of how the gemstone crystal is formed. In actual fact, what you're getting here are 3 gemstones which could have taken easily 45 minutes each to facet. Easily, easily, easily. Now, 3 gemstone strands, okay? You are also going to be getting your threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic. You're also going to be getting rose gold plated 925 sterling silver findings, 45 in total. Rose gold plated 925 sterling silver findings. You're going to be getting your 8-inch rose gold plated 925 sterling silver cable chain. I'll pop that over my hand if you like. There it is. Look at that, isn't that just it's so fine. You've also got head pins, crimp beads, beautiful earring findings, 2 lobster claw clasps, jump rings as well. Now if I tell you, if I can just draw to your attention, the findings and the beautiful arrowhead rose quartz concave faceted custom cut strand, those 2 qualities there should cost you close to £30 today. They should be close to £30. Just the findings and that strand of rose quartz should be £30-ish. Yeah? Makes sense, doesn't it? Well, no, does it? Should be even more than that, shouldn't it? For precious metal findings and for the custom cut rose quartz, should be more. But that's basically what it would cost you. Roughly £30. You've then got your threading pack and a strand of emeralds. Don't forget the emerald, and a strand of clear quartz as well. For everything today, for the emerald, the clear quartz, the rose quartz concave faceted arrowhead custom cut strand, and the 45 rose gold plated silver findings, and your threading pack, £29.95. So you're effectively getting the emerald, the clear quartz, and the threading pack for free. How wonderful is that? How incredible is that? When you take all that into consideration, you are effectively getting the emerald, the clear quartz, and the threading pack effectively for free. Amazing, amazing, amazing. £29.95. Look at the quality of that one gemstone. That one rose quartz on its own, independent. You could charge £20-25 for that, couldn't you? 1,000,000,000%. Hand-faceted quality like this. The whole kit is under £30. It really is wonderful, isn't it? Let's head over to Janet and have a look at her beautiful pieces of jewellery. Now, Janet,
yeah,
very, very high quality gemstones in this kit, especially with the rose quartz. How long did you look at that? How long did you look at that strand of rose quartz for before you decided what to do with it?
Quite a long time.
Yeah. It's one of those strands, isn't it? You almost don't want to do anything with it.
And you just look at it, and the more you look at it, the more you see, and it's just so beautiful.
Absolutely
and so
amazing.
I thought I wanted, as there were the 3, for me it was one was going to be a pendant or the focal to a necklace, and the others were going to be earrings. But like you say, it's just trying to do them justice because they're just so beautiful.
It makes sense doing the doing the necklace earring. The necklace earring combo. It really does make sense. I think we can all appreciate that Janet has done the most incredible job with these gemstones. In fact, we are going to see a demo using the rose quartz because I think we have to see these rose quartz in action. So we are going to see a demo with those in just a few seconds. I just want to show you as well the quality of the other pieces that Janet's made, because this piece here, I love the way this meanders. I love the line of this necklace, don't you? So pretty. And that's actually a very simple necklace, isn't it?
It's really, really simple. I did it first and just did it on one strand, of beading thread, and it just didn't look right, so I actually sort of snipped it apart and then put the extra strands on. And I think just those extra strands just give it that movement.
Doesn't it just? And it's so lovely, isn't it? The emerald and the clear quartz are both round about the same size, round about the same shape, so you can just alternate them. It works really well, I think. It's not taking anything away from the rose quartz, not taking anything away, because the rose quartz, let's face it, the rose quartz is centre stage. And for a kit to have emerald in, and the emerald not to be centre stage, the other gemstones have got to be pretty darn special. Love what you've done here. Is this macrame?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's just the, I'm not up on names of macrame, but the square knot, but you go in the one direction, so you get that
it's like
twist.
a twisted
yeah,
twisted
you get the
knot,
twist on it.
Lovely earrings here. Have you made those?
Those are just the head pins.
Cute.
Just 3 of the little emeralds popped on each one and then bent over, basically.
Really
simple.
sweet. These earrings are nice as well.
Again,
like
that's with the chain,
those.
and that chain is beautiful.
It's really fine, really delicate, isn't it?
And the findings, it's the first time I've seen these findings. Stunning. The earring findings are just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the earring findings are absolutely delicious.
They are.
Beautiful bracelet there. Now, this rose quartz.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing. How do we start? Are you going to show us the earrings or the pendant, or is it kind of the same?
Well, I'll show you the earrings.
Oh, no, it's slightly different. Yes, let's see the earrings.
But the necklace, the pendant, is the same sort of macrame technique, but then just through the rose quartz and then continue the technique on the other side. So it's really simple.
Before the show, before every single live show, we normally say to the guest designer, what kind of demos would you like to show? And you know, I might say what demo I'd like to see, Kim might say what demo she would like to see, and Janet this morning said, I don't want to rain on your parade, but I want to demo these earrings. This is the only demo you were like, I have to demo these earrings.
Yes, because I just loved them. And I just think they look so beautiful. They're just gorgeous.
They do. They are stunning. Yes, go for it, Janet.
Okay, so it's just a strand of the beading thread, and
that's
I put
your lazy strand.
That's my lazy strand.
Yep.
So I put 3 of the quartz on. They are quartz, aren't they? These are really beautiful. So I put 3 on there, and then my working strand. I've just taken a length of that, and then just simply an overhead hand knot in there, and then. You want to keep it quite loose because we're going to be pulling that thread through later. And then it's simply just square knot. So that's over, so you've got the D shape. And then the other end, if I get the other end, underneath and through. Just a simple square knot. I'm not a macrame expert. And we don't want it too tight. So just sort of keep it fairly loose. So we want that sort of lacy look to it, I suppose. So what I think I did about 3 of those, or you can do whatever you want. So if I just quickly do, excuse me, do those 3.
Sue from London says, good afternoon ladies, beautiful jewellery Janet, as ever. I love the concave cut gemstones. They are delicious,
stunning.
aren't they?
Absolutely stunning. Okay, so, and then all I did is slip up the quartz and do another square knot. So if I just do those quickly. So it is simply just the simple macrame technique. And we put in on 3 of the clear gemstones.
This concave faceted gem up to the light. It's amazing. It's like looking at a feather.
It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? The way it's cut, it's crazy.
Bonkers. Love it. Absolutely
stunning,
love
isn't it?
Yeah.
Just, again, like I said last week, I said I'd got my 3 favourite kits of all time, and then there they go again.
Lovely.
Right, so what I've done is I've just done a couple of square knots there.
Yep.
Put on the 3 gemstones with a knot, sort of half a knot in between, and then what we do, we take the lazy strand off, and then pop on a crimp bead. Anywhere on there. I use my crimping pliers. So to do that, I just squish that in. I use the crimping pliers because I think I find it easier to put on the crimp covers when I've got the nice round.
Okay.
I wouldn't normally, if I'm using precious metals, cover that. If that was on the end of a necklace, I would leave it like that because I think it's just too pretty really, but for this I wanted the crimp cover on, so cut that off.
Okay.
And then take one of your crimp covers. Now I watched Maggie a couple of weeks ago, who said, didn't give me a tip, she gave everybody a tip. Crimping pliers are perfect for holding crimp covers.
Ah, yeah.
So for me that was easy. So all I did, took the crimp cover over the crimp. Either way, you can do it sort of straight on or square on. Now it's a bit closed, so if you need to open that up a little bit, just put it onto your round nose pliers, slide it along, and that will sort of make it a bit easier to sort of get on there. Sorry,
Oh, Janet.
There we go.
You're letting us down.
Sorry about
the
that.
Trapdoor's going to open.
Dong. There she goes.
I'm only joking.
I need to get my head in there, you see. That's what it is. There we go. Well, that's on, but you spend a bit more time sort of doing that properly.
I know what you mean,
because
darling,
that will probably fall off before I finish.
That's all right, darling. We get
so what we do,
what you mean.
so put a crimp cover on there just so that it looks pretty.
Yep.
Pull that up to the top, so there you've got that.
I was wondering why you were doing that. I thought, why is that at the bottom? What? I thought, I just won't say anything.
She's done it wrong, you thought.
I thought she's done it wrong.
She's
put the gem on.
Sorry, Janet. And then...
it's all part of the plan, wasn't it?
Yes. And then what we do, put one of the your working strands through the rose quartz that way, and then put the other one through the rose quartz that way, and pull.
Ooh!
Now what we want to do is get that sort of pretty central, so that looks pretty. There we go, there. And then what we're going to do is bring that up to there.
That beading thread's perfect for this kind of design, isn't it?
I love beading thread.
It's great stuff, isn't it?
So you could do that as a pendant actually. If you use a larger one, you could just use that as a pendant. And then all I did, I'll snip these off quickly just so that missed one. There.
Are you cursing the pliers then?
Yes.
I love it. Muttering under it.
Sorry. There you go.
Do it.
So slip on a crimp bead.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, there. There we go. Flatten that down a little bit. Push that into place.
Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous.
And then just sort of
it's like a feather.
Shape that up. I'm a bit miffed that my bead cap's open a bit too much, but you get the idea.
That's fine.
And then what I did, took one of the strands, put it through the earring finding.
Yeah.
To let go of that for a second, sorry.
These earring finders are beautiful, aren't they?
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
And then just take one of the strands back through the crimp bead, like this, like so. There we go. Keep it into your little loop there. And again, I use my crimping pliers, but you can just sort of squish it if you want to.
Lovely.
Down and in. And then took my little trusty snips. Make sure you cut the right bits off. Don't after all that cut off the wrong bits.
No, that would be a real. That would be
a bit of a downer.
Yeah, that would be a bit.
I've done it before.
Have you?
Yes. It's not recommended.
Did you blame the pliers?
Of course.
Of course, it's the pliers.
Whoever spoke to me.
Not my fault.
And then that's it. And if you think that that's, you can just sort of pull that back.
I love it. Look at that.
Your earring.
Beautiful.
But like you say, the beading thread is perfect.
Isn't it just?
Beautiful to work with the beading thread.
This kit has been so popular, Janet. It's been such a popular kit, which is hardly surprising considering you're getting emerald, clear quartz, your threading pack, which has been used so beautifully. These amazing concave faceted arrowhead rose quartz beads, precious metal findings, and it's all for less than £30. The rose quartz and the findings on their own should be close to £30. Today you're getting everything for under £30. Amazing. Now, I feel like I need to raise some kind of security gate or kind of crowd control gate, so Janet can't vault over the gate. It's normally Linda that we have to put their hurdles up for. But are we going to do them all in one go? We're going to do them all in one go. Okay, right. I've got 3 strands of gemstones for you here. This, I'd like to say, this is actually a sign of just how much we listen to you here at Jewellery Maker. Just how much we listen to you at Jewellery Maker, just how much we value your opinions at Jewellery Maker. We do listen to you. We do listen to you. And when we ask you what would you like to see, and you say some different sized gemstones, oh my word, we do listen to you. This is proof that we do listen to you. I've got 3 brand new strands, never been seen before. They're all going to sell out. Why? Because the first strand looks like this. You get your eyes off these, Janet. These are not for you.
Oh wow, look at those.
Oh, wow. 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 Rings? Stud earrings?
Yep, both.
Oh, Gemma Crow's got a thumbs up. Yeah, everyone's nodding. Rings? Rings? Yeah. Earrings? Yeah. Hairbands, hair slides? Yeah. Nodding in there. Yeah. Do you love Carol? Yeah. Ah, I like them in there. So, amazing brand new strand. It is going to sell out. It will sell out. Why is it going to sell out? 90 carats of pyrite carved roses. Oh my word, it's so beautiful. We've got 150 in stock, not for much longer. Here's your price point. They're all going to go. I've covered the desk in spit. I'm sorry. £11.95. The phones have gone absolutely nuts for this. The most beautiful strands of pyrite carved roses. These are just delicious, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Now, what would you set these with, Janet? Would you set them with anything?
Gemstone wise.
Yeah. Colour wise, gemstone wise.
Well, anything really. The pink would be lovely with them.
Yes, just the Moonstone.
The Moonstone, yep. That would look lush with them because you've got that antique-y feel to it as well, hasn't it? So that would look gorgeous with it.
Pearls, Kim's saying.
Yes, pearls. Really beautiful.
Definitely with pearls.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Stunning.
Aventurine, Claire's saying. Maybe some green aventurine. Yeah, maybe the pearls we did as the early bird today. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. What are you doing? No. No. These are new. No. Linda's actually in the studio. We've actually had to put the security gate up. You are? Did I make you jump? Sorry. Linda, have you seen these? Can I have a quick look? Come on, bring your bus over. Here we go. Here she comes. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. She's with you on the Designer Inspiration Show. There she is.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right, darling.
Oh, my word. Oh, a heads up. Get these now because there's going to be more flowers this afternoon. They're going to work brilliantly.
Thank you. Give you a bit of a heads up. There's more flowers coming this afternoon. She's got that look in her eye today. She's definitely got that look in her eye. It's going to be an awful. I tell you what. If you want to see a guest designer on the edge of being sacked, watch the Designer Inspiration Show today. Linda's so naughty. I think Janet learns it a lot from Linda as well. Margaret is coming to get 2. Joanne's coming to get 2. Tanya's coming to get 2. Lauren. Better than Samantha, like I said the other week. Do you remember when I said that the other week? Samantha, Susan, June, Lorraine, Anonymous, Margaret, Anonymous in Holland. Woo! Brilliant! Susan, Sylvia, Muriel, Christine, Constance, Sue, Jenny. There's loads of people, lots of you. £9.95. That's ridiculous. It's going to sell out. It's going to go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you want another strand? Different shapes? We're so naughty. Did you have to bully Paula to get these strands, by the way? Kim, can I repeat that on air? Kim just said, I will bully the boss to make sure I get what I want on air. She said it. She said it. Beautiful moons, crescent moons. Now, I'm not going to say... Really? Okay. Paula, Kim loves you. You kind of have to say that a bit, don't you? Pyrite puffy moons. Now, how would you use these? Could you use them with the flowers? Could you have the little flowers sitting inside the crescent part of the moon? Why not? Kim suggesting making smiley faces out of these. Kim, I think that's why you're a producer and not a guest designer. It's a nice idea. Could put them in the crescent part, couldn't you? You could do something really funky with these, couldn't you? You could kind of like have a scalloped neckline going around these, couldn't you?
That
What do you
would look
reckon,
really,
Janet?
that look really great. And like you said, with a stone, a pink gemstone or something sitting in there, make a full neck of them would look beautiful.
Wouldn't it just? Absolutely beautiful. Pyrite Puffy Moons. Really, really heavy strand, this one. 320 carats. So you really get a sense of just how heavy and metallic this gemstone is. Maybe this will work with the chain, actually, we bought you earlier on. Or the ametrine, or with the moonstone. Loads and 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 loads of you coming through. What's the price point for this, lovely Kim? No. Oh, for goodness. Seriously? We can actually do that price? That's not one of your ridiculous P45 prices. We can actually do this price. Prepare yourself. Because this strand's $7.95. What? I know. Now, in a minute, I've got about 20 or 30 of you with this in your baskets and you haven't checked your baskets out. Please do check your baskets out because I've got dozens of people coming through on the web and the phones now. Sue, anonymous in Northumberland, anonymous in Yorkshire, Julie, anonymous in London, Zara, Thelma, Helen, Joanne, anonymous in Glamorgan, Sharon, anonymous in Greater London, Sandra in Bridgend, Deborah in Middlesex, Dawny in South Yorkshire, Paula, Pauline and Olga, please do check your baskets out. All of you need to check your baskets out. That is absolutely amazing. £7.95p for crescent moons. Do you know what? My daughter has got a toy with a moon shape on it, and when you press like the heart shape, it says heart. When you press the circle, circle. When you press the moon, it says moon. It's the weirdest thing. This is strange. Heart, circle, triangle, moon. Weird. Moon, isn't it? It's a moon. Do you remember that Jaffa cake? Oh, sorry, the biscuit advert with the teacher. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. She just kept doing it. I found that really funny. $7.95 bottom. Oh, my life, random. My life is just a sequence of random events. It really is. Honestly. Half moon. It's gone. I've eaten it. So, Smokey Quartz leaves. Smokey Quartz leaves. Have a look at these. Oh, gorgeous. Really, really awesome. Look at these. Beautiful leaf shaped beads here. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the clarity. 80 carats of Smokey Quartz carved leaf beads here. Now, these aren't just faceted, these are carved. Just like the pyrite flowers that we just bought you. To carve a gemstone, that's really, really tricky. We're not talking about just applying a flat facet, a flat side to a gemstone, creating a facet with a drill or by hand. We're talking about literally carving a gemstone, smoothing those edges. That's really, really tricky, isn't it? 80 carats in total here. Smokey Quartz will literally go with anything. It will go with absolutely anything. It looks good in everything. It's like the Scarlett Johansson of the gem world. It looks good in absolutely anything. It would look good in a bin bag. It really, really would do. It goes with any colour, any quality. And if you are looking for a contrast against rose quartz or white quartz or clear quartz, sorry, but you don't want as much of a contrast as black and white or black and pink, then this is a great alternative to go for. Smokey Quartz is wonderful. And not to mention which, these are carved leaves, so very, very special strands here. Easily in my top 5 gemstones, and actually I think if we speak to a lot of guest designers, it's definitely up there as being one of their favourite gemstones. Janet, do you like your Smokey Quartz?
Yes, Smokey Quartz is in one of my top 5.
Is it
Definitely.
really?
It is.
Lovely, is it?
Yeah.
What do you think of these leaf-shaped beads? Do you think they lend themselves to any particular designs because of their shape and size?
They're really, really pretty. And the flower design that we did with the pink wire kit,
oh yeah.
Well, you could use those on sort of like on pieces of wires, suspended, and they would look really pretty.
Wouldn't they just?
Put that with some rose quartz, like just absolutely beautiful.
I think rose quartz as well.
Rose
I think
quartz.
definitely this would work with rose quartz. It's a lovely combination. Really soft, gentle pinks and gorgeous chocolatey browns. I've got loads of you coming through for this already. We're going to have to bring the price on screen just because I've got so many people coming through for this. You've still got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, surely, because this is a carved bead, like the pyrite carved flowers that we bought you a few seconds ago, it's going to be the same kind of price. Yeah, $11.95, yeah? No. No. Here's your deal today. It's been nice knowing you, Kim. It's been lovely working with you. Kim has finally lost it, I think. I think she actually has lost it. To be fair, Kem? Who's Kem? Could have called you Ken. Your secret's out! Where are my glasses? Who's moved my glasses over here? Was it you, Amelia?
Sorry.
Tell you what, preying on the vulnerable. Nick from Bridgend. This leaves with the leaves with the flowers on a brooch. Yes, absolutely. So I can't see through my glasses. If you could see what I could see through these, it's like I'm looking through a room full of smoke. I don't know what's happened to my glasses. I think I've tried to clean them with like a greasy, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on today. Beautiful Smokey Quartz carved leaves here. That'd be amazing. It's new. It's a new one. Oh, brilliant. A new jewellery cloth. There we go. I'll get loads of grease all over it from my hand cream and stuff. 80 carats of gorgeous Smokey Quartz carved leaves. If you want the gemstone that will literally go with everything, this is it. Is that an exaggeration, Janet? Will this gemstone go with literally everything? Am I exaggerating?
I don't think so. Not on this occasion.
Thanks. What do you mean not on this occasion?
No, I think you're definitely right. I think if you don't want to use black, if black is too harsh for the design that you've got, then I think Smokey Quartz gives you that option. And like black, it will go with anything. But it's just that softer tone to it. And beautiful.
What do you mean, by the way, by on this occasion you don't think I'm exaggerating?
No, I just meant on this
occasion. Exaggerate?
No, I didn't mean to imply anything.
Your opinions to yourself. $7.95, well done. You're allowed to comment on the gemstones and the jewellery, not on me.
Okay.
Goodness me, we'll be here all day. No, it's all right, love, don't worry. Where are we going now? Number 11. Oh, this is the one we were going to do yesterday, but we didn't do it because you wanted to save it for today. Here it is. Woo, here it is. Woo, woo. Here we go. So gorgeous aqua. Reminds me of that scene out of Elf. Who's doing the dance there? in the post room. It's such a funny movie. Buddy the Elf, what's your favourite colour? Aqua blue quartzite, 4mm rounds. 6mm rounds. 8mm. What is that on the bead? There we go. Got that off. Don't know what that was. 8mm rounds. So 4mm, 6mm, and 8mm rounds. Beautifully graduated. But they both look the same size. It is 4, 6, and 8. Looks like we've got two of the same in there, but you are going to be getting 4, 6, and 8mm rounds of gorgeous aqua blue quartzite. We brought you bundles like this over the last couple of days in pink quartzite, in pomegranate coloured quartzite. They've all been ridiculously popular. It's because you are going to be getting graduated, a graduated bundle. The gemstone strands themselves are not graduated, but the sizes in this strand, this strand, this strand are graduated. You're going to be getting 4, 6, and this one is 8, even though what you've got here are 2 6mm strands. You are going to be getting a 4, a 6, and an 8mm strands. Fantastic deal for you today. 160, 30, and 80 carats in total. Here's your deal. Well, that's ridiculous. Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, isn't that fantastic? $6.95 for 3 strands. That works out to what? £2.31-ish a strand. £2.31-ish a strand. Looks like it could be aventurine. Looks like it could be. It's got that kind of Larimar tone to it. Definitely got that aventurine tone to it. Got those wonderful turquoisey colours, which are wonderful in the summer. But again, I'm going back to this gorgeous peach moonstone we bought you earlier on. Look at it with that. That's nice. Really lovely and vintage. Yeah, the pyrite flowers that were $9.95. That, yeah, nice combo. Nice combo. I like that combo. Do you, Janet?
That's beautiful. Imagine going to a wedding and a pretty, like say, vintage star dress
Yeah.
jewellery with that. Perfect.
Little tea dress, something like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The peach moonstone details are at the bottom of your screen. Actually, I do have a dress, a vintage style dress with birds printed on it, which I've worn to work a couple of times actually, but it doesn't fit me anymore. With these kind of colours in. Lovely, lovely tones in there. I think whether you've got dark hair or lighter coloured hair or darker skin or lighter skin, I think this kind of combination works. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? Really, really lovely. Gorgeous. Well done, everyone. Stunning. Oh, what, this big chunky one? Chunky. This is enormous. Wow, wow, wow. It's got like a navy blue. Can you see that there? Wow! Wow! Wow, look at that. Look at that bad boy. Oh, wow. I'm going to get these off the bus now. Sorry. I'm going to take these off. These are big, chunky gemstones. Janet, you've got big, chunky gems here. What would you do with these? Are these... I can't believe the amount of labradescence coming off these. That's amazing.
I love them.
What would you do with these? Are they...
I've
Can
had
you
them
make
before.
rings out of these?
You can make rings.
Could you?
I don't know, sort of. If you want a real, really, really chunky ring, you could. I've had that strand or similar to that strand before, and I put them with pearls.
Oh, that's
and I made a
interesting.
really chunky necklace with white pearls, and it was, well, I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I sold it, so someone else thought it was beautiful.
Did you?
Yes.
What do people make of labradorite when you sell them labradorite? What is it a gem that they've heard of?
I think probably not a lot of the time, but people are just drawn to it because it's so beautiful, and you've got that all those colours that come off it, and the quality of the labradorite we've got coming through now is just absolutely stunning.
The quality of labradorite over the last few months on Jewellery Maker has just skyrocketed, I think.
The first piece of gemstone that I bought was a piece of labradorite.
Oh, really?
Didn't know anything about it, didn't know what it was at a craft fair and just saw a piece and thought, I've got to have that.
It's totally natural, this is. That one's gold. Can you see that there? This is totally and utterly natural. We're getting two massive strands here. Each strand is 400 carats. Just giving you an idea of kind of size, of carat weight on these. Look at that one there. I mean, these are all absolutely outstanding, aren't they? Absolutely outstanding quality. It's a stripy one there as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, honestly, I've got no idea how low this is going to go today. I knew we had this bundle coming up today. Should be almost £20 for this. Not all labradorite looks like this. Let me just kind of highlight. Not all labradorite is going to give you labradorescence. All of this, though, is, and it's just that one. Look at that. How can you not love that? That is just unbelievable, isn't it? Should be paying almost £20 for this bundle today. I've got no idea how low this is going to go. Do you want me to find the dark blue one again? See if I can find it again. I think it's this one. Ah, look, there it is, there it is, there it is. Look. It's like a navy blue. Oh, wow, look at that!
Wow.
That's not a reflection of anything. We don't have any blue lights in the studio. That is navy blue. That's the coolest colour I've ever seen coming out of labradorite. That one piece there, that's worth £20 to me. Can you see that colour, Janet?
It's amazing, isn't it? That is absolutely
That is actually
stunning.
like it's lit from inside.
Yeah. It is, it's just fascinating, isn't it?
I don't think anyone's actually doing any work at the minute. I think everyone's just looking at this labradorite. Look at it. Kim's not even looking at the screen. She's just looking at the labradorite. Kim, Claire, are you doing anything? No, she's just sat there. Kaz, are you? No, Kaz isn't doing it. I can see she's not doing anything. She's just staring into space. It is, I know what you're looking at, love. It is absolutely just that. That is the reason to buy from Jewellery Maker. That reason there. Yeah, what price is it going to be? No. Oh my word. Have a look at this for the two. Wow. Can't actually believe that colour. Just look at it again. It's not a trick of the light. It's not a reflector. I was just double checking. Oh! Boom! What kind of questions are people going to ask you when you wear that? They're going to say, is that real? Claire's being very risque, saying people are just going to stare at your piece of jewellery. Yeah, do expect. I don't think people expect sometimes when they make pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery, I don't think people expect to get comments and people asking questions, but you will though, won't you?
Yeah, and if you are selling, you've got pieces like made with that on your store, people are going to come over and ask what it is, and they're going to want to touch it, and they're going to want to pick it up, and they're going to want to try it on, and because it's just magical.
Yeah, it is absolutely. It's not actually magical. I don't want Janet to be spinning you a yarn here. If you make a wish on this, it's not going to come through. But it looks like it is magical.
Yeah.
If a unicorn was a gemstone, because unicorns are real, of course. If a unicorn was a gemstone, it would be this gem. Have you ever seen a unicorn? I have. I've got a unicorn that lives in my garden. Say again. How cool, okay, I'm just going to quote Kim here. This is kind of the level Kim is on. How cool would it be if you could get a unicorn's horn and put it on your cat? Are you serious? You can actually buy a unicorn cone? Horn. Ah! Too many unicorns! You can actually buy a unicorn horn for your cat. I don't think I want to see a picture of this, thank you. Unicorns are real. Why would you need to...
You know we had that chat about exaggerating.
You what, darling?
You know we had that chat about exaggerating.
Look at that! Look at the picture!
Yeah.
We can't actually show you this picture, unfortunately, because it is on a search engine. Type into a search engine, unicorn horn for cat. You can buy them.
Oh.
That cat does not look happy on the picture. It's like... Yeah, that's not nice. You think it's brilliant? Kim, that speaks volumes to me, the fact you think it's brilliant. Found another one! Look at this one, it's got navy blue in it. Look, 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 look. That one's mine. That is... Okay, Claire's going to have the other one. I'm going to have this one. Beautiful. Right, we've got one more strand to bring you. Which one, sweetie? Yes. Okay. Price point? Ridiculous. Strand? Gorgeous. How much do you reckon? Clear quartz, faceted drops. How much do you reckon? Janet, what do you reckon? Price point wise?
Oh. Well, that'd be... Oh, I don't know.
What do you reckon?
Well, I'd be... Oh, I don't know.
You what, sorry, Kim? 100 of these sold when we launched it, which says to me the price point is very, very, very reasonable indeed.
I'd pay 20 plus for it.
20 plus?
Yeah, I would.
20 plus? 20 plus. Cass, what do you reckon? You've heard what price it's going to, haven't you? Yeah. Helena, what do you reckon?
See, you've got an advantage.
You can't join in. Helena, what do you reckon? Helena, producer Helena, what do you reckon? 20 plus? 20 plus at least. Amelia, what do you reckon? Have you heard what price point this is going to?
40 personally.
40 plus? Amelia's saying.
Yeah.
Have a look at this. Come on, Kim. Tension.
Oh.
$8.95.
And I was worried about saying 20.
Were you worried about saying, you think I'm going to go too low?
Yeah.
So confident I was you were going to get the wrong answer, Janet.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, it looks like it's £20 plus, doesn't it? It really does.
If you're into bridal jewellery or something, that's perfect. Bridal.
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
$8.95. Unbelievable. Well done. You are just going nuts for this. I'm not surprised. Absolutely nuts for this. Genuine clear quartz graduated faceted drops. Why go for glass? Why go for plastic when you can have genuine clear quartz faceted drops for under £10, for under £9. The most insane deal for you today. Just incredible, well done. Now, do you know what this will go really beautifully with? Earring findings, of course. Shepherd's hook earring findings. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. One's fallen off, there we go. 50 pairs. Now, do you know what? I think, I'm not entirely sure those details are right. Is it 50 pairs or 100 pairs you're getting? 100 pieces, that would suggest 50 pairs. Is it? It's not just me, is it? That looks like more than 50 pairs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe one. I'm not going to count them all. Honestly, I won't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is right. Yeah, that is right. So 50 pairs of rose gold plated copper earring findings here, shepherd's hook earring findings. Loads of you came through to get these earlier on. They look really quite imposing, don't they, on that screen there, like an army of earring findings. These are going to last though. Okay, and when I say they're going to last, first of all, they're going to last for as long as you want them to last. If you don't want to use them till come Christmas time, fine. If you don't want to use them till next year, fine. If you don't want to use them till next week, great. They don't have a use by date, they don't have a sell by date. You don't have to worry about them going off. With these earring findings though, once you start making earrings and you see how popular they are, either to sell on or to give away as gifts, you will use these findings. You do have the potential to use these very quickly. If you do want to kind of keep them to one side for a rainy day, then that's absolutely fine. But once you start using them, you will use a lot of them, which I think is one of the reasons why many of you have actually multi-bought this deal today. Another reason is the price point, because this really is rock bottom bargain basement for quality, for absolute quality. £6.95p for 50 pairs of rose gold plated copper earring findings. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well done. So give us a call 0800 6444 655 or get involved on our website jewellerymaker.com. Are you still going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee even with a deal like this? Yep. You're still only paying £2.95 P&P even with a deal like this? Yep. Well done. £6.95 for all of these. Well done. The 0.6 wire, yeah? Yes, I've got it here. Right. We also bought you a deal earlier on for turquoise. That's not turquoise. That's copper wire. Turquoise coloured copper wire, chartreuse coloured copper wire, pink coloured copper wire, navy blue coloured copper wire, and fuchsia coloured copper wire. All of it is 0.6mm engaged. Lovely bundle, this one. I love the fact that all of these colours are 0.6mm engaged. Janet has said today already that if she had to have one gauge of wire to work with forever and a day and there was no other gauge of wire to work with, it would be 0.6. Because it's so versatile, isn't it, Janet?
Yeah, yeah, it really is. You can do such a lot with it. Like we said before, you can twist it, you can make findings with it, you can wrap with it. Yeah, for me, it's my must-have gauge.
Now, because of that, we put all these colours in one bundle. A lot of you have come through to get this. We do have a few chances left. The price point, again, brilliant, a true Jewellery Maker price point. Here is your deal. This is a recap deal, so we've only got a few of these left. £12. That works out to, it's £2, isn't it? What is my problem today? Can't do maths. £12 for all of these spools of wire. Incredible. That's for 60 metres of wire. £12. Awesome, awesome, awesome. £2 a spool. Enough for you to practice with, enough for you to have a little explore with, to twist some of these together so you can make frames with it, you can make your own findings, your own jump rings. As Janet said, it is for her, and I think for many of our guest designers and jewellery makers out there, the most versatile gauge of wire, and you're going to be getting 60 metres of it here in 6 different colours. Awesome, well done. Right, should we go see Janet and see the beautiful pieces that she's made? I say they're beautiful pieces, I'm just assuming they're beautiful pieces. They will be though.
Wow.
They will be. Wow, you've had fun.
Yeah.
Woo!
I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do. I've just been having too much fun today. So sorry about that.
Mustn't have fun
sorry
on the
about
show.
That.
You've made some beautiful pieces, Janet.
So it's just really, I wanted to just do some simple techniques for someone who's just getting into wire work or just getting into jewellery, and they're just so beautiful. Gemstones are really great to work with. And
They
I've got
are
all that
lovely
left over
pieces.
from it. So,
Oh, wow.
So we've got lots and lots left.
Gorgeous green suede cord, using it with the green agate. The gold coloured wire with the yellow agate and the yellow coloured satin cord. I love that ring, that's so cool. It's like a cocoon. And then beautiful fuchsia coloured wire again with the fuchsia agate. This is what you're going to be getting in your... This is what you're going to be getting in this incredible bundle. You're going to be getting your 20 meters of cord in your pink, in your yellow, and in your green. 10 meters of wire in your chartreuse 0.6, in your fuchsia 0.8, and in your gold color 1 mil gauge, and then your 3 strands. The 3 strands go with the 3 threading bundles as well, which is just incredible. It's all £21.95p. And this is what Janet had left over. Have a look at what she had left over. All this,
There's
all
tons,
of that.
Absolute tons of it. But it was great having the coloured threads to go with the coloured wires.
I think so.
And that lemon yellow colour is just really citrusy and beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Really
It's absolutely
gorgeous.
This should all be costing you. Everything you're going to be getting as part of this bundle today should be costing you almost £40. Today, £21.95p. It's a really lovely challenge bundle, this one, because as Janet said, it's lovely to have the same coloured threading materials working with gemstones, which are all the same colour as well. Really, really beautiful. They're all agate. They all work really, really beautifully with the threading materials. And of course, stunning pieces of jewellery as well. Janet, when are you next with us, darling?
13th.
The 13th.
Which is next Wednesday, I think.
Next Wednesday. Oh, that's with me!
Oh.
On the day show.
Yeah.
High five. High five. Brilliant. I'm next with you. When am I next with you? Don't know. Monday. No. Wednesday. No. What's the day today? Saturday. I'm with you on Saturday. With Gemma Crow, we're doing a vintage Bollywood show, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So, Janet, we've got a minute and a half. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Gerard Butler, maybe.
Gerard Butler and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Although I can't decide now, with Bradley Cooper thrown into the mix as well.
Yeah. It's still Gerard for me. All the way. I'm not going to sway from that.
Are you not?
No, so if you're
Gerard
watching
Butler all
Gerard,
the way.
you know where I am.
We've got another text in from an anonymous person. Oh no, Becca in Stoke. Hi all, I would take my favourite face cleanser, Denzel Washington, and Jason Statham. Oh yeah. Love you all, Becca. I like that. Yeah, what would you take to a desert island? That was the question that we asked. Sally Ann from Shropshire. Hi Carol, I would take Mark, some nuggets, wire, and my toolkit. Love the show, Sally Ann. Well, whatever you want to do in your spare time is up to you, Sally Ann. That's, yeah, there you go. Sorry, say again. Yeah, I don't think Mark would be too happy about going to a desert island. Is he one of those guys who doesn't like sand? It's my brother-in-law doesn't like sand. Doesn't like sand. Very strange. My daughter eats sand.
Does she?
She eats it. She's lovely. Oh, and Kim used to eat sand. I knew there was a connection between us, Kim.
My birds eat sand.
Anyway, more about sand eating.
Join
us now for designer inspiration with the lovely Annie Defy. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a bit. Take care. Bye.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.
and welcome to the Design Inspiration Show. I'm Ali Defoy. It's great to see you, and I'm not here alone. Oh no, I have one wonderful designer, one of the first designers I ever worked with on Jewellery Maker, and one of the first initial designers here at this company. It is our resident designer, Linda.
Hello.
How are you doing, Linda?
Yes, I'm really well, thank you very much. Yeah,
are you
good.
looking forward to these kits
I am
today?
actually, yes, because it's the sort of it's right up my sort of slot at Jewellery Maker. It's like a boutique-y designer inspiration show, so it's nice. Yes, I've gone a little bit outside my comfort zones on a couple of things, like I think perhaps we should. So fingers crossed.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing them. I have seen some of the components of both of the kits, but what I decided to do today was to be a little bit well behaved and not take a sneaky peek at the kits before you. So I've not seen what Linda's made, I have not, but I have seen what she's used, and what she's using is amazing. And knowing that Linda's design inspiration, knowing what she comes up with on a regular basis, you are going to love what she's got. Can I give everyone a sneak peek of one of the kits? This, Linda. We're going to show you this as your first design inspiration, using all of these strands, incorporating your shell pearl, your pearl, and your opals, with the dreamiest. Carol and I have just been ogling over these top drill with gold wire. A stunning, stunning kit, mother of pearl, carved roses. Are these a dream to work with, or a dream?
Oh, they're a double dream.
A double dream.
Absolutely, they are. They are beautiful. They really are. They're gorgeous.
Oh, massively in love with these. So this is the first design inspiration, or the components here are going to be used in the first design inspiration with Linda. We're also going to set Linda a challenge for you today. Yeah, challenge Linda. So Linda's going to have some strands of, if I'm correct, have I got them here? I have. Oh gosh, there's loads in here. Oh, you must be in your element today.
I absolutely am. The colours are so summery. Beautiful.
Let me show you these. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm a little bit massively excited about these. So there are 4 strands here. Now, they all come together, is that correct? Oh, wow. So I'm loving the mixture. So you get the same size here for both of your what are these? You've got your shell pearl in the middle, and then you've got your 2 further strands. Have you got any information on the size of these? Tropical treat, so you're getting your light shell, which is these ones here. Then it's your coral, rich, rich coral red shell, and then pearl rounds as well. So these pearls, these are pretty perfect, and they're round, aren't they? There's shell pearl, that's why. I was just checking, I was getting worried there. 6mm for your shell pearl, and then slightly bigger. 12mm for the other 3. Almost looks like the soft green that's a 12mm slightly bigger. I think it's just because of the shell pearlescence that you're getting on the surface. The idea of the sort of shimmering pearl makes it look a little bit bigger.